Everybody, welcome here to Scottsville, Kentucky, where tonight the Glasgow Scotties are on the road. It's their first true road game of the season as the Scotties take on the Allen County-Scottsville Patriots. Joe Myers, soon to be joined by Larry Alexander and Bruce Dubuque, and Chase Landrum with us down on the sideline. Scotties come in here at 3-0 on the year. They are coming off a 14-3 victory over Monroe County on Friday. They're ranked number 10 in the 3A poll, which just came out this week. Allen County-Scottsville 0-3 on the season. They lost to Warren Central in their last ball game by a final of 34-13 1 week ago tonight. Last time these two teams met, Allen County-Scottsville won. That ended a 6-game winning streak in the series for the Scotties. Patriots won last year 32-15 over at Glasgow High School back on September 13th. We'll come back in a moment here on the Don Franklin Auto Countdown to Kickoff show, and we will sit down with Glasgow head coach Jackson Arnett to get his thoughts on the matchup tonight. You're listening to Glasgow football here on WCLU Blue 103.1 FM and 1490 AM.
At Don Franklin, we're about more than just selling cars. We're about families, generations of them.
Founded by my parents in 1968, we've been here growing alongside you. From the first family car to the newest model for the next generation, our values of trust, care, and commitment are in every handshake, every deal. With over 5,000 vehicles to choose from,
Check them all out at DonFranklinAuto.com. Don Franklin, driven by family.
Hardee's Original Bag is back, now with even more full-size sandwiches to choose from. The new spicy chicken sandwich, hot ham and cheese, hand-breaded chicken tender wrap, or charbroiled double cheeseburger. Mix and match any two, with fries and a drink, just $6.99.
It's been an amazing 33 years. I've been blessed to have someone by my side that I can count on no matter what. Like 3 years ago when I had that car accident, you really came through for me. So I just want to say thank you, Alan, for being my Farm Bureau insurance agent.
Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
Oh, he's been great too.
Right now, when you download the Hardee's app and join My Rewards, say good morning to 20% off any breakfast order of $10 or more. Wake up to the fluffy omelet biscuit or a home-style loaded burrito and save. That's goodness in Hardee's country.
At Kuzma Family Dentistry, we specialize in changing smiles and changing lives. If you'd like to experience this wow factor transformation that not only can change your smile, but change your life, give Kuzma Family Dentistry a call at 270-651-2638, located at 501 West Main Street in Glasgow.
And it all comes down to this moment. There's only one roll left. Let's see what happens. And Michael wins the face-off. He used the old misdirection trick. Well, now that he's eating the roll, let's wait for his reaction. It's good! Do you want a free lunch for two at Colton's? Listen to WHHT between 11 a.m. and 3 p.m. during the week for a chance to win.
Welcome back to Allen County-Scottsville High School here on the Don Franklin Auto Countdown to Kickoff show. Joe Myers, and we are now joined by Glasgow head coach Jackson Arnett to talk about last week a little bit and also about tonight's matchup with the Allen County-Scottsville Patriots. Jackson, first of all, how's your week of practice been?
it's been good. The guys are constantly trying to get better. You know, we did something the other day and we kind of showed them, you know, how we went back and looked at the very first day of practice and watched a few plays and then went to this and kind of showed them like how much better they had gotten and how bad this looked and how, you know, this is what we're looking for. So it's been good. We've had a good week of preparation. Guys are practicing hard.
When you look back on that game against Monroe County, what did you like best about the way your team performed?
Well, they just out-toughed them, I felt like, late. I felt like, they kind of started cramping a little bit, and our guys didn't, and we just pushed to the end. We didn't execute very well, but the defense was outstanding. They got better as the game went, so that was impressive to see because they're a pretty high-powered offense. They've scored on everybody, and they'll continue to do that. And, I was proud of the way our guys stepped up and really just fought through the adversity, and defense kept us in the game and kept it on our side. And I just felt like we played tough, and that was what I was looking for.
Talking about the defense, Jackson, kind of leads me into my next question. That defense has been outstanding the first 3 games, giving up 3.7 points per game, about 150 total yards per game is it. What do you credit that great play to for that unit?
They rally to the ball really good. That's something we've emphasized, and Coach Herron and Coach Cam do a great job with those guys. And our defensive line has played well. Linebackers have played well. Obviously, we're really good in the secondary. So, it's I think it's just a credit to how hard they play. They take pride in trying to keep people out of the end zone. So, that's what we always want to do. We don't want to give up any points. It's always, the goal is to hold them to 0. So, just proud of how hard they played. And they got to keep it up. We got plenty more good opponents on the schedule, so they'll have their work cut out for them.
Had a couple turnovers in that game against Monroe County, but only 6 penalties for 35 yards, so it seemed like a much cleaner ball game in that way, at least, Jackson. I'm sure that had to be pleasing to you.
Yeah, that was good. We don't want to turn the ball over, That's my big thing so far is we've not had a game where we haven't had a turnover yet, and I just hate it. I hate turnovers, and they kill you. And so that's the big thing, just play clean and keep the ball. So.
Your offense didn't seem to have a great flow at times against Monroe County, Jackson, but still managed to put up enough points to get a win against a really good football team. I think it's great that the kids were able to kind of overcome a night on offense where maybe things weren't flowing as well as you want to, but the defense played great, real complimentary football.
Yeah, we just got to be more consistent throwing the ball, and I heard us at times the other night. There was some things that, I'm not always going to put it on the kids. There was several things that we loved the call, and it was a good call, and we didn't execute. But there's a few times where we just ran into a situation where they changed the look on us or whatever late and ended up with an extra hat in the box. So it's just one of those deals where we've got to be able to put the ball in the end zone more and make people miss. And that was what we talked about this week. It's like, we're designing this for you to get one-on-one with someone. You got to make a miss, and we got guys that can do it, and we just didn't do it the other night for whatever reason, and then the turnovers. So it's just one of those nights where the defense had to help us out.
One of those guys that can get it done for you in the open field is Jarek Martin, but, everybody knows he's off to a bit of a slow start. You guys tried to get him the ball early in that ball game last week. Do you credit just the defense, everybody focusing so heavily on Jarek, trying to slow him down, or is there something else going on there?
Yeah, the people are bracket covering him. We've went 3 straight weeks of bracket coverage. So, it is – and he knows it. Jarek's going to be fine. Jarek's going to get his, and it's we will move him around, and he's going to get the ball. He's going to do things with it. He's had a good attitude about it. He's a team guy, so Jarek's going to be fine. Teams are just really trying to take him away, and what it's done is just opened everyone else up. So they're eventually going to have to take someone else away. You can't take them all away.
Jalen Bradley was somewhat limited in his workload last week against Monroe County due to an injury suffered in practice that week. Jackson, is he ready for a full workload tonight against ACS?
Yeah, J-Boy's good. He's ready to roll. He's had a good week of practice. He was probably a little frustrated the other night. He really wanted to go more than he did, but we didn't feel like he needed to, and he was fine. He could have played the whole game probably. He wanted to play, but it was just one of those where we felt like if we could get through this week, limited him to just let him recover, that it would be best. But he's ready to go now. He feels pretty good.
Allen County-Scottsville 0-3, obviously off to a little bit of a rough start. Jackson, have you talked to your team at all about, hey, you got to, don't overlook this team as you go into it?
Yeah, they beat the time out of us last year when you go back and look at the score. And that was one thing that we kept hearing. We felt like we were in every game last year except that one. They really just beat up on us good. And so I talked to them about it. I said, hey, this is a team that, the last time you played them, they wore you out. So what are you going to do? And we try not to worry about the opponent as much. We just try to worry about what we do. But when it comes to this kind of thing, that was a game we lost last year. So it was I know I wasn't here, but still the same players, same team. So it's like, what are you going to do? How are you going to respond?
Coach Brad Hood over there at ACS, I think in his 20th season now, Coach, he always fields a really physical football team. Have you seen that kind of same trait of this team on film?
Yeah, they're going to be physical, and then that's we love that challenge. I guess every game we've played, people have questioned our physicality, so that's what we like to hear, and we want our guys to answer that challenge, and we make sure they hear it and make sure they know that people will always say, well, they're going to be more physical than us, so we want to be the aggressor and be the physical team.
What do they like to do on offense and on defense, both sides of the ball? Kind of what's their bread and butter?
They have. I think I didn't get to see them much on film last year, other than the game Glasgow played against them. But they are, they're under center a little more this time. They like to get in the pro stuff. Kind of similar to Monroe. They're very similar to Monroe. They haven't ran as much option, but you're going to get power and counter and zone or power counter and some option stuff, and then they'll probably go in the gun and try to throw it some more. So that's what you're going to get, similar look as what Monroe had. Couple different wrinkles, but it'll look similar.
And defensively?
Defensively, they're going to play like a 4-2-5 to me. They're two high safeties a lot. So, we just got to find good matchups, and we've just got to be physical on the edge.
Any injuries? I know Jalen, you said, is back for a full workload tonight. Any other injuries keeping anybody out right now?
Not right now. We had a couple nicks and bruises and stuff, but, Keyshawn's nicked up a little bit, but that's it.
All right, good luck tonight.
Thank you. Go Dogs.
That's Jackson Arnett, head coach of the Glasgow Scotty football team. When we come back on the Don Franklin Auto Countdown to Kickoff show, we'll be joined by Larry Alexander and Bruce Tribute. We'll give you the starting lineups as well for both of these ball clubs. We're back here at Allen County-Scottsville High School. You're listening to Glasgow football on WCLU Blue, 103.1 FM and 1490 AM.
We know there's a big difference between being in a community and being part of the community. That's why here in Glasgow, we cheer on the Scotties. We work hard every day to make a positive impact on the community we call home. Behind our golden arches, we strive daily to serve delicious food and treats. If you could only smell this McDonald's ad, you'd smell how delicious this burger and fries really are. Join our McTeam. To learn how, text KY209 to 38000. Benefits include a sign-on bonus up to $500.
I just did it, but I waited way too long. Trust me, it's about time you left cable TV behind and started saving with MyStream TV from SCRTC. Already have TV with SCRTC and you still have cable boxes and wires everywhere? Talk to SCRTC about MyStream TV and compare it to your current service. The best thing about MyStream TV, you'll save money and get up to 1 gig symmetrical internet. Visit scrtc.com and click on the MyStream TV logo at the top to start saving on cable today.
If you haven't heard, there's a new approach to banking. It's called Kasasa, and you'll find it at the People's Bank. Your free Kasasa checking account offers you monthly cashback rewards. The Kasasa cash checking account can earn you a very high interest rate on your balance. Then link Kasasa Saver, and you'll also get a high rate on your deposits. Grow with Kasasa at the People's Bank in Glasgow, Cave City, and Marion. The People's Bank, working for you.
Restrictions and qualifications apply. Restrictions may vary. Contact the People's Bank for details and to learn more. Member FDIC.
Have you injured yourself playing a sport or exercising? Sports medicine experts at TJ Regional Health are trained to get you back on the road to recovery, whether you're dealing with sprains, fractures, knee and shoulder injuries, or other common injuries. Our goal is to prevent illness and injury in active individuals of all ages and help prevent future problems to maximize your performance. Find out more at tjregionalhealth.org/rehab. Patients first, team always. TJ Rehabilitation Services.
Our dental health plays a vital role in our overall health. Practicing good dental hygiene is especially important for children.
When was your child's last checkup?
Riley Dental Group is invested in making sure you and your family have the healthiest smile possible. They understand a dental visit may prompt anxiety or nervousness, but Dr. Riley and his team offer a variety of solutions, including a comforting and friendly visit from Bennett, their therapy dog. Call Riley Dental Group for an appointment, 651-5939.
Get in. We're making country great again. Come on.
Whiskey River, take my mind.
Willie 94.1.
You got to have an ace in the hole.
Willie 94.1.
I'm a hard working man.
The Big Willie.
Oh, little rock.
It's great country.
Show as we count you down to the Scotties and the Allen County-Scottsville Patriots, kicking things off at 7 o'clock. Time now to introduce you to the starting lineups for the ball clubs. They are brought to you by Kuzma Family Dentistry. First, for the Allen County-Scottsville Patriots, at left tackle on offense, it'll be Carson Holland, a 6', 225 senior. The left guard is Vaughn Gilpin, a 5'10", 210 junior. At center, Jackson Carver, a 5'10", 260 senior. The right guard, Braden Miller, 5'10", 250 and a senior. At right tackle, Berkeley Felty, a 5'10", 175 junior. The tight end, Ty Wilson, a 6'2", 240 junior. Wide receivers are Deontay Granger, a 6'1", 175 senior, and Tyler Turner, a 6'2", 170 senior. Running backs are Jeffrey Garcia, a 5'9", 165 junior, and Braden Holland, a 5'10", 175 senior. And at quarterback for the Patriots, Josh Williams, a 5'11", 155 junior. Defensively for ACS, the tackles are Vaughn Gilpin and Max Drummond. Drummond's a 6', 185 junior. Defensive ends are Braxton Nichols, a 6'2", 205 senior, and DJ Fields, a 6'2", 225 senior. Linebackers are Eddie Chavez, a 5'8", 190 senior. Wyatt Todd, a 5'9", 160 sophomore. Eli McCoy, a 5'7", 170 senior, and Cameron Ballard, a 5'10", 140 senior. Cornerbacks are Deontay Granger and Lakin Clark. Clark's a 5'7", 140 senior. And at safety is Caleb Jesse. He's a 5'9", 160 senior. Head coach for the Patriots is Brad Hood. He's in his 20th season here with the Patriots. He has a career record of 114 wins and 107 losses. Now for the Glasgow offensive lineup and defense as well, for that matter. But first on offense, again, these are brought to you by Kuzma Family Dentistry. At left tackle, it's Xander Contreras, a 6'2", 215 senior. The left guard is Kievan Massey, a 6'1", 240 senior. At center, Trent DeTalent, 5'11", 260 sophomore. The right guard is Javion Twyman, a 5'10", 225 senior. Right tackle, Jordan Huffman, 6', 265 junior. The wideouts are Cabron Jones, a 5'6", 135 sophomore. He is starting in place of Keyshawn Austin. You may have heard Coach Arnett say that Keyshawn is a little bit banged up. He is out at least probably for a couple weeks, if not longer, with an injury, but we'll see how that plays out. Jalen Bradley starts at the wide out spot. He's ready for a full workload tonight after being limited last week. Jalen, a 5'10", 145 junior. Jarek Martin also at wide out, a 6'5", 185 senior. And the fourth wide out, Jeremiah Moore, a 5'9", 165 senior. At running back, Cam Bull, a 6', 165 senior. And the quarterback, Hudson Gum, he's a 6'1", 175 senior. Defensively for Glasgow, Manny Soto starts at nose guard. He's a 6'2", 305 sophomore. The tackle is Jordan Huffman. Defensive ends are Kievan Massey and Xander Contreras. Linebackers are Cam Bull, Trey Smith. Trace is a 5'10", 170 senior. Stephen Garrett, a 5'8", 165 senior. And Grayson Bartley at linebacker, a 6'2", 165 senior. Cornerbacks are Jalen Bradley and Jarek Martin. And the free safety, Landon Martin. He's a 5'8", 160 senior. Head coach for Glasgow is Jackson Arnett. He's in his first season with the Scotties, a record so far this year of 3-0. Glasgow assistant coaches are Cameron Garman, Kevin Estes, Randall Parmley, Stephen Buford, Tyler Hughes, Jack Herron, Josh Harlan, Connor Cassidy, and Gavin Bird. Those are your starting lineups, brought to you by Kuzma Family Dentistry. As we continue now on the Don Franklin Auto Countdown to Kickoff show, we bring Larry Alexander and Bruce Tribune in here now. And Larry, the Scotties playing pretty good football through the first three ball games, especially on the defensive side, allowing just 3.7 points and 150 total yards per game.
Yeah, you can't say a whole lot of bad things about the defense. They have kept us in every football game so far. And offense struggling a little bit. We're going to have to get that fixed. But the defense, it's just like Coach Arnett said in the pregame. We go into every game don't want anybody to score any points on us, and that's what you like to hear, because the defense they have been threatened at the goal line 2 or 3 times and have turned people back. So it's a very good start for the defense.
Bruce, the offense a little shaky last week, only had 14 points, 197 total yards, so certainly hoping to get things on track tonight against Allen County-Scottsville.
Yeah, of course, that team we played last week was good. They had good size,
no doubt.
And so, I mean, that entered into a little, but our offense does need to crank it up some more.
Let's take our final time out here on the Don Franklin Auto Countdown to Kickoff show. When we come back, we'll continue talking a little bit about this matchup, and we'll have our kickoff for you as well here from Allen County-Scottsville High School. Back after this, you're listening to WCLU Blue 103.1 FM and 1490 AM. Trying to run with it, goes around the left end and dives to the end zone. Did he get in? He did! Touchdown, Scotties!
Got to do something here.
Gum gives to Bull, Cam up the middle. He's got something.
Yes.
20, 15, 10, 5, end zone, touchdown, Scotties!
Yeah, right up the middle.
Good snap to Bull. Gets the kick away, the knuckleball. And it's dropped up, and Glasgow gets it. Boy, Bartley made a big mistake there. And on the last possession, Williams rolling out to the right, going to give to Baxter. He gets hit in the backfield and dropped.
Trace Smith, 6 tackle.
On each side of it. Knuckles with a straight drop. Throws it out here to Baxter, and he drops it. Bull to the run is the running back to the right of Gum. Here's the snap. Going to give to Bull. Cam around the left end. Finds a hole. Breaks a tackle at the 5. And he is close. I don't think he quite got there. Oh, he did. Touchdown, Scotties. Knuckles wants to throw. Rolling out left. Lets it go over the middle of the field. Pass picked off. That's Landon Martin at the 45. At the 50. 45. And he'll go down around the 40-yard line in Monroe County territory. Gum will take the snap and take the knee, and that will do it. Back here on the Don Franklin Auto Countdown to Kickoff show, Joe Myers, Larry Alexander, Bruce Tribune with you. Chase Landrum with us down on the sideline. Chase going to have the coin toss for us here in a few moments once the captains gather there at midfield. Scotty's in Allen County-Scottsville Patriots about to kick things off here in 6 minutes or so. And you heard us talking earlier that wide receiver Keeson Johnson out for a little while with an injury, and that's a shame, Larry, because Keyshawn's been playing pretty good so far this year. However, Cabron Jones will get an opportunity to start, and Cabron has some skill as well.
Yes, he does. He showed it last week, and we had very little yardage passing. We didn't do very good in the passing game last week. Had a couple of interceptions. That's going to have to be changed with Jones. I think he's just a sophomore, I think.
That's right.
And he gets. He's going to be a good one before it's all over with.
And the good news on the injury front, Bruce, is that Jalen Bradley is back, ready for a full workload tonight. He was limited last week due to injury. You heard Coach Arnett saying that he got a little frustrated, Jalen did, because he wanted to play more. But the coaches held him back a little bit just for his own good to try to help that injury heal. But certainly good to have him back for a full load.
Yeah, he's a good athlete. He wants on the field or the court. You know, he plays basketball and he's a guy to make, you know, he makes the big plays for you to catch it. That's one thing we've got, you know, with Cam Bull and Jalen Bradley and Jarek Martin. We got 3 kids that anytime they touch it, they can take it to distance.
Speaking of Cam Bull, he's gone over 100 yards rushing in the last 2 ball games now. And, Larry, he's made some huge plays to help the Scotties in those 2 wins.
He sure has. He's broken a couple of big ones in the last couple of ball games, and it really turned the game around where we were really struggling offensively, and he breaks them. And he's a good hard runner. He's susceptible to injury every once in a while, but he really runs hard, and when he gets in the open field, he can move.
And the captain's down at midfield shaking hands right now, so we're going to turn on Chase Lander's microphone and listen in on the coin toss down on the field.
Already talked about captains. You got a few responsibilities for me. If one of your teammates is down and injured, we don't see him get to me or another official so we can get the clock stopped for him. This is out of control with our attitude. Y'all get to him so we don't have to. So that, I don't want to have to take you out of the game, but we will if we have to, all right? Our visiting team, Sky Conference side, that's tails. Tails, that's hair. Heads, call it in the air. Tails is a call.
I know that didn't sound very good from down here, but the Scotties won the toss, and they're going to receive, Joe.
Thank you, Chase, for clarifying that. Appreciate that very much. So we'll leave Chase's mic on and let him jump in anytime he wants to do so throughout the ball game here. But, Larry, what about keys for a Glasgow victory here tonight against these Patriots? Oh, sorry. Turn your mic on there. My bad.
Well, one thing we did last week is cut down on cut down on our penalties, and that was a big thing in the first couple of ball games. Last week we did a better job. We got to do a better job this time. Turnovers, we had 3 last week, and we got to cut those down too. We don't need a couple of interceptions and a fumble. Defensively, I think we got to stop their run. They don't throw the football very well, but they try to run the ball, and we're going to have to stop that defensively. Just no turnovers, play clean, as the coach said, and score at the opportunities that you get.
And the series record between Glasgow and ACS?
48th meeting between these two schools. The series is 37-10 in favor of the Scotties. The first meeting came back in 1973, which the Scotties won at Glasgow by a score of 35-7. Of course, last year, Allen County in 224 won that game at Glasgow by a score of 32-15.
Thank you, Larry. Time now to take a look at our game day weather report brought to you by Colton Steakhouse and Grill. Currently 78 degrees here in Scottsville. Feels like 80. Humidity right around 49%. As the game goes on here, we expect the temperatures to fall into the mid-70s and maybe even the lower 70s by the time the game comes to an end here this evening. That game day weather report brought to you by Colton's Steakhouse and Grill. Glasgow in white jerseys tonight with Columbia blue numerals and letters, with the Columbia blue pants, the royal blue helmet, and the white Scotty paw on each side of the helmet. Allen County-Scottsville in red jerseys with navy blue numerals and letters, and gray pants, dark gray pants, and a red helmet with the Patriots on each side of the helmet. Your officials for this ball game: the referee is Tyler Jesse, the umpire is Jeff Morgan, the linesman is Tanner Jesse, line judge is Brian Maxson, back judge Michael Blevins, the side judge Joe Middleton, and the field judge Bill Mullins.
No, Joe, this Allen County team has got 25 seniors on this team. They've got a lot of kids dressed out, and it's hard to believe they're 0-3 with 25 seniors on this.
Yeah, I watched a little bit of the Warren Central game that they played last week, and they had trouble with some basic things. They had 3 shotgun snaps go over the quarterback's head. 1 was recovered for a touchdown by Central. They were held to negative 13 yards rushing by Central once you factor in sack yardage and those bad snaps. So ACS really struggled last week against the Dragons. You know they'd like a little redemption here tonight. Eddie Chavez teeing it up for the Patriots. Jarek Martin, Cabron Jones, Jalen Bradley, the deep men for the Scotties. This first quarter brought to you by Campbell Myers and Rutledge CPAs, and we are underway. It's a squib kick. Going to be picked up by Bradley. Bobbles it now, picks it up at the 25. Now reverses field, goes to the left sideline, tries to anyway, but he's going to get taken down before he can get to the 30-yard line. So a very short return there. About 3 yards to the 29, I think is where we're going to spot him.
Number 17, Eli McCoy, made that stop. He's 5'7", 170. He's a senior.
So a return of 4 yards there. 1st and 10 for the Scotties. They'll start at their own 29. Hudson Gum will lead his ball club out. Hudson sets up in shotgun formation. Campbell to his right. Have twin receivers to each side of the formation here. No tight end. 4-man front for the Patriots. Here comes Jones in motion to the near side. Going to hand it off to Campbell at the middle. He has some room. He's across the 35 and out across the 40 for a Glasgow first down to about the 41 or 42-yard line.
Looks like number 8 on that tackle. That is Eddie Chavez, senior, 5'8", 190 pounds.
12-yard pickup there for Campbell on his first carry of the night. Got to the 41, 1st and 10 from there.
Just a straight handoff off left tackle, and he had a pretty good hole to run through.
Hudson Gum now sets up as a wideout to the far side with Jarek Martin in Wildcat formation. Campbell, the running back, to his right. Here comes Jalen Bradley in motion. And Martin going to keep it himself up the middle. He'll get tripped up as he got to the 45-yard. Well, they're going to spot him back at the 44, it looks like. No tight end.
It looks like Chavez again on the tackle. That's his second.
Gain of 3 yards, 2nd down and 7. And we'll see Martin line up at quarterback spot again. Jarek had played some quarterback in his past, in his younger days, down at the middle school level, if memory serves me correctly.
Well, he was probably the best athlete, the fastest.
Here comes Cabron Jones in motion to the near side. Martin fakes the handoff to him. Jarek trying to get around the left side. He fakes a couple of men out. Now he'll get across the 45 to the 48-yard line. It'll be 3rd down.
Number 24 on that tackle, that would be Lakin Clark. He is a senior, 5'7", 140 pounds.
3rd down 3 here for Glasgow. Hudson Gum back in there at quarterback. He's in pistol formation with Bull set up behind him. And Allen County jumps off sides as Hudson Gum smacked the hands together. And ACS a little bit too antsy on that front line. 3 or 4 of them came across into the neutral zone. So that's a free 5 yards. And a 1st down for the Scotties. Moves the ball into ACS territory at the 47.
Yeah, it's nice to get one of those. We've been giving them a lot here in the first 3 games.
Trips to the near side, a single wide out to the far side of the field. That's Martin all alone over there on the left side. Jones goes in motion. Here's a shotgun snap to Gum. Quick throw out here to Jones on a wide receiver screen. He makes the catch. He's across the 40 and down near the 36-yard line, close to the 35. It will be enough for a Glasgow first down either way.
And number 27, Caleb Jesse on that tackle. He's also a senior, 5'9", 160 pounds.
They'll put it down at the 35. Pickup of 12 yards there. 9:35 to go in the first quarter. Opening drive of the game here for either ball club. Scotty's marching there at the ACS 35, 1st down and 10. Jarek Martin back in there at quarterback. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Jalen Bradley, the running back. Campbell, the fullback. Here's Martin. He's going to give it off to Gum on a reverse. Now Hudson looking to throw. Man is open, and it's overthrown. Intended for Jeremiah Martin. I think Hudson thought Jeremiah was going to keep going, but Jeremiah kind of cut off the route and turned around. The ball was overthrown where he ended up being, so it'll be 2nd down and 10.
Honestly, Cabron Jones was the man that was open on the fly pattern to start with, but Hudson just couldn't get his feet set to get it to him all the way down the field.
Gum in pistol formation. Bull set up behind him. And again, ACS jumps off sides at the clap of the hands by Hudson Gum.
Yeah, same two kids, too, right in the middle of the defensive line.
It'll be 2nd down and 5, with the penalty moving the football to the ACS 30-yard line. Jones, Moore, Bradley, all wide to the left side. Martin wide to the right. Bull, the running back, to the left of Gum. Hudson's in shotgun. There's the snap. Fakes a quick pitch. Hudson keeps himself up the middle and meets a defender head on. And going to be really close to the first down. I think it'd be about a yard or half yard or so shy.
Yeah, that defender was number 17, Eli McCoy. That's his 2nd tackle of the night.
Got to the 26. It'll be 3rd down and 1 here.
You can about do anything you want to on this play, but you know you're going to go for it on 4th.
Don't have any play clocks here at ACS, but it seems like the Scotty's taking a while to get this one off. Gum with a quarterback sneak, and he's got room. He's going to get inside the 20 down to around the 17-yard line. So big yardage on the quarterback sneak there for Gum.
Yeah, Cameron Ballard was the man that made the tackle, the senior 5'10", 140 pounds. Just a little quarterback sneak, just a quick hitter.
9-yard pickup on that quarterback sneak. 1st and 10 Scotties at the ACS 17. 2 receivers to the right side, 1 to the left. You've got a tight end now, Grayson Bartley, on the left side of the formation. Gum under center, Bull the lone setback. Going to hand it off to Bull, off left tackle, and now cuts it back up the middle, and he is going to get to around the 11-yard line. Be a pickup of 6.
That would be Eddie Chavez on the tackle again. That's his 3rd.
7:50 to go in this opening quarter. Nice drive here for the Scotties. Got 2nd down and 4 at the ACS 16. At the 11, I'm sorry, at the ACS 11. My apologies. Jarek Martin at quarterback, direct snap, going to go a sweep it around the left side, and he is going to get his first down, it looks like. It'll be 1st and goal for the Scotties. Let's see where they mark it. It'll be at the 6-yard line.
I'm trying to pick up the young man's number that made that tackle. Yes, number 17 again. That was McCoy, Eli McCoy, 3rd tackle for him in this first quarter.
Pickup of 5 yards there on the carry by Martin. Gum back in there at quarterback on the 10th play of the drive here for the Scotties. 1st and goal at the 6. Gum with a quarterback sweep around the left end, has blockers in front, and he will cruise into the end zone. Touchdown, Scotties.
There was nobody there. It's just a straight run, quarterback run right off the left end, and after he got by the line of scrimmage, there wasn't anybody to the corner.
6:55 to go in the first quarter of play. Scotty strike first here with a 6-0 lead on the 6-yard quarterback run for Hudson Gum. And for Hudson, that is rushing TD number 3 on the season. Jared Malagon on for the PAT. His kick is up, and it is good. Jared is now 10 of 11 on his point after tries this season. 6:55 to go in the first quarter. Glasgow leads 7-0. We're going to take a 30-second timeout here. You're listening to Glasgow football on WCLU Blue, 103.1 FM and 1490 AM.
And it all comes down to this moment. There's only one roll left. Let's see what happens. And Michael wins the face-off. He used the old misdirection trick. Well, now that he's eating the roll, let's wait for his reaction. It's good! Do you want a free lunch for 2 at Colton's? Listen to WHHT between 11 a.m. and 3 p.m. during the week for a chance to win.
Game 10 plays, 71 yards. Hudson Gum caps it with a 6-yard touchdown run by Martin. And Jared Malagon adding the extra point. 7-0 Scotty. 6:55 to go in this first quarter, which again is brought to you by Campbell, Myers, and Rutledge. And that Glasgow touchdown, by the way, brought to you by Riley Dental Group.
Nice drive to start the ball game. 71 yards. I think 1 pass play on the little slip screen. The rest of it on the ground.
Deontay Granger and Aiden Granger back deep for the return. Both of these kids are dangerous returners. Here's the 15, the 20, 25, and going to be driven backwards from that point. And now a flag comes in late. And we've got a little extracurricular activity now after the play. I believe that was Deontay Granger on the return.
Grayson Bartley made the tackle initially and held on for dear life, but I don't know what the flag's for.
Clearly someone said or did something at the end of the play.
Now, Allen County always a really physical team defensively, and the Scotties are trying to counter that also.
Dead ball unsportsmanlike against the Scotties. Dead ball unsportsmanlike against the Patriots, so it never happened. Wave them off. It'll be ACS football at their own 20-yard line where they'll start their opening drive. Hey, Chase, I'm wondering what the mood's like down there on the sideline with that nice opening drive for the Scotties.
Yeah, the mood is really good. You got Jarek there, snaps, and you got to get one of your best athletes the ball in their hand. That's the difference.
Yeah, I like the way they did that for sure. Thank you, Chase. Here's the handoff to the back. That is Granger, Aiden Granger, and he's not going to get much, if anything. And now another flag comes out. This is going to be on the Scotties, I think.
Grayson Bartley again with a tackle and another flag.
Personal foul against Glasgow. Just no need for that.
Well, we said we cut down on penalties last week. We've already got 2 this week.
15-yard penalty will move the football to the 35-yard line.
Yeah, this is not a great offensive team. You don't want to give them anything.
Exactly, Larry. If you don't help them out, you feel pretty good about your chances to stop them. I formation behind the quarterback, Williams. He fakes the handoff, keeps it around the right side. He's got a big hole. He's across midfield, and a flag comes in at the end of that play. Did somebody grab a face mask?
Cam Bull on the tackle. But that was a nice fake by the quarterback. He faked it up in the middle, kept it around the right end.
A 19-yard pickup for Josh Williams.
Face mask, you're right.
I thought that had to be all it could be. Is it a 5-yard penalty? It is, just a 5-yard variety.
We're going to take a timeout and think about this.
Yep, this timeout brought to you by the People's Bank. So already 20 penalty yards just handed over to Allen County-Scottsville on 2 penalties for the Scotties. Would have been 3 penalties had the first one not been offsetting. 6:19 to go in this opening quarter. It is 7-0. Glasgow leading Allen County-Scottsville. Patriots have moved the football into Glasgow territory to the 41-yard line. Scotties next week open district play will travel to Columbia to take on the Adair County Indians. That will be a 7 o'clock kickoff. Our broadcast of the Don Franklin Countdown to Kickoff show on the air at 6:30 next Friday. Back to action now. 1st and 10 Patriots at the Glasgow 41. Back from the I formation, going to hand this thing off to Granger. He has nowhere to go, losing yardage as he tries to reverse field, and that was not a good idea as he's back at the 49-yard line. Going to be a loss of 8 yards on the play.
Yeah, that wasn't going anywhere from Kavion Massey made the tackle, the initial hit, 6'1", 240 senior, but they had that one smelled out from the get-go.
Granger will come out of the ball game. He was not listed as the starter at running back, but he did start the ball game. The kid who was listed as a starter, Braden Holland, is now entered at tailback. He'll set up to the right of Josh Williams, who's in shotgun. 2 receivers each way for ACS on 2nd down and 18. Williams looking to throw down the left sideline. Pass is going to be caught. That is Deontay Granger making the catch down inside the 20 to the 16-yard line.
Jake Martin with the stop. He got turned around. The receiver got turned around and went back the other way, and Jarek turned around also and lost the football, and he made a great catch.
Pickup of 33 yards on that completion. And now ACS threatening to tie the ball game up here. 1st and 10 at the 16. Single wide out left, one to the right. Garcia and Holland are the backs. And it's a fumble, and ball still loose. ACS got back on it.
We got a flag also.
Had a
Number 29 got back on it for Allen County. That would be Jeffrey Garcia.
Wave the flag off, so no penalty, but it is a loss back to the 24-yard line. The Glasgow 41.
Well, we had a shot at that one. I don't know. I couldn't see exactly who it was that had the first shot at that, but it squirted away from him, and Allen County got it back.
2nd down 18 for the Patriots. Deontay Granger in at running back on the left side. Aiden Granger to the right of Williams, both in the backfield. Williams going to hand it off to Deontay. Around the right end he goes, looking for the corner. He's got it, and he is going to get inside the 15 down to around the 16-yard line.
Campbell on that tackle. It's his second of this first quarter. Pretty good little sweep right there by Allen County. They had the numbers out there and got some good yardage on 2nd down.
Third down and 4 now for the Patriots. Ball at the Glasgow 11. Deontay Granger on the left of Williams.
Ugly head again here tonight.
Unsportsmanlike on the Scotties, so that will not. Well, he signaled 1st down, and yes, it is going to be enough after the mark-off for a 1st down. So 1st and goal for the Patriots. Scotties have given the Patriots gift after gift on this drive. Williams going to hand it off to Garcia up the middle, and he might get a yard. Not much.
Didn't get much.
It'll be no gain at the ball spotted at the 5 again, so 2nd down and goal.
That's Massey again on the tackle. That's his second.
7-0 lead for the Scotties. 3 minutes to go in this first quarter, which is brought to you by Campbell, Myers, and Rutledge CPAs.
Well, they had 3 or 4 first downs on penalties, right?
Bruce says 2 on penalties.
2? I thought it was more than that.
And now the Patriots are going to take a timeout here. 2:42 to go in the opening quarter of play. Monroe County, as we check other scores here, Monroe County on top of Barron County 7-0, 1:50 to go in the first quarter there. Let's thank our sponsors here on WCLU for Glasgow football. They are Don Franklin Auto, the Glasgow Electric Plant Board, Hardee's, Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance Agent Joe Myers, Kuzma Family Dentistry, McDonald's of Glasgow, SCRTC, the People's Bank. Scotty football also brought to you by TJ Regional Health, Campbell, Myers, and Rutledge CPAs, Colton Steakhouse and Grill, Pettigo Lessenberry Insurance Agency, Riley Dental Group, CRS Construction, Hatcher and Sadler Funeral Home, and Scooters Coffee. And this timeout, by the way, brought to you by the People's Bank. 2nd down and goal from the 5 for ACS. Deontay Granger dotting the I formation. Holland is the fullback. Do have a wide out here to the left side. And one wide out to the right. Williams under center. Going to pitch it to Granger, trying to go left. No room over there. Now reverses field. And now he's going to have some room. A flag is going to come down, though. It's a block in the back. And this is not good. The Scotties have a player down. That is Landon Martin holding his knee.
Yeah, they hit him from the blind side. And that's why he's down right there, and that's why he would have gotten in the end zone. And there's another flag back in the corner of the end zone also.
Well, hopefully Landon's okay, but anytime you see a kid grabbing at his knee, it makes you a little nervous. Wide out to the right.
Yeah, I believe it is. They're checking his knee out. He's getting up now, though.
Hopefully he'll be able to continue. He's limping pretty badly, though, needing quite a bit of help. Actually not putting any weight on that right leg, it doesn't look like.
He's a nice safety. He's an integral part of that defense.
So a holding penalty called on ACS and unsportsmanlike called on ACS.
Well, I didn't think it was holding. I thought it was a crackback block. Or blindsided block. This was on a crackback.
Coach Brad Hood getting an explanation from our lead official, Tyler Jesse, right now.
And he's not happy about it either.
He is certainly giving him an earful, isn't he?
I don't know about the unsportsmanlike conduct penalty, but I'm for sure that it was the penalty that the
should be
White
30
hat
yards
threw.
and penalties.
Yep, that's 25, I think, Chase, right? 10 on the hold and then 15 on the, yeah, that moves him back to the 30-yard line here. I don't know, Larry, if the unsportsmanlike was actually what the call was for the crackback block. I don't know. I mean, that had to be. If they didn't call the crackback block, they certainly missed it.
Well, they got the hold in there and then the unsportsmanlike in the end zone.
All right, thank you, Chase. Second down and forever here. Here's a handoff to Aiden Granger, and he'll get 4 yards or so to the 26.
number 51, Manny Soto, on that tackle. He's 6'2", 305, and a sophomore.
Pick up a 4. It'll be third down and goal now for the Patriots back at the 26-yard line. Two receivers go wide each way for ACS. Williams in shotgun. Has a back to his right. Scotty's showing blitz. And here they come. Gets picked up. Williams now under pressure, lets it go. Pass is going to be caught at the 15-yard line. Inside the 10, breaks the tackle, and now down around the 8-yard line. And on the catch that time, Ryan Hensley for ACS.
Yeah, Hensley just came out from the right side and cut right across the middle at about the 15-yard line. He was wide open.
But there is a flag on the play, roughing the passer, the call against the Scotties.
Cameron Bull made the tackle. That'll be his third tackle.
So tack on half the distance. Puts the ball at the 4-yard line where it's fourth down and goal. Should not be first down, should it? That's not an automatic first down. They put a first down on the marker over there. It was goal to go. Why is that a first down?
I don't know.
Huh. Okay. Maybe it is an automatic first down. I certainly didn't think it was. Williams going to pitch it back to Holland around the left side, and he will get nothing. He was going to lose a yard or so.
Yeah, Contreras, Xander Contreras. Second tackle for him, 6'2", 235 senior.
It's a loss of 2 yards. Williams second now under from the 6.
What was the penalty on that last play?
It was roughing the passer. It was goal to go. I can't figure out. I mean, obviously there's something I'm not aware of, but I can't figure out why they got a first down there. Williams under center. Garcia, the fullback. Holland, the tailback in the I formation. And ACS jumped off sides. False start called on the Patriots. We'll move them back to the 11-yard line. Huh.
Well, we do something foolish.
Yep, you're right. What, Bruce?
7th penalty on this drive and 2 on ours.
Between the two teams total. 7 penalties called on this drive between the two teams.
This is not the crew we had the first game, is it?
We have not had any of these guys, I don't believe, ever. Or not this year, I mean, not this season. Williams under center on second and goal at the 11. Backs in the I formation, a wide out each way. Williams to throw. Under pressure, sacked. That is Xander Contreras.
Third tackle for him, first sack.
Boy, Xander came through in a hurry. Williams had no time.
Xander's pretty quick, 215 pounds, and he gets off the ball real well.
That is the end of the first quarter of play. It's Glasgow 7, Allen County-Scottsville nothing. We're back after this. You're listening to Glasgow football on WCLU Blue, 103.1 FM and 1490 AM. Back here with you at Allen County-Scottsville High School. Patriots have it 3rd and goal from the 16-yard line. Williams in shotgun to throw, looking into the right corner, and it is overthrown. Scotties had good coverage that time. Intended target for ACS was Ryan Hensley. 3 Glasgow defenders there, Jalen Bradley, Cam Bull, and Landon Martin. So good to see Landon back in the ball game after a brief timeout with that injury.
Limping just a little bit, but he got back there and pass coverage really nice.
So 4th down and goal, and the Patriots will go for it here at the 16-yard line, obviously. We'll look at the first quarter stats here after this play.
I know one thing that Allen County needs.
I'm sorry, it's not 4th and goal. I apologize. Or is
No.
it? It's not 4th and goal. 4th down and 10.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. 4th down and 10. Williams in shotgun. Holland to his right. 2 receivers each way. There's the snap. Williams rolling out to the right under pressure, trying to get away. He will not. Xander Contreras got him again.
4th tackle, 2nd sack.
They will spot the ball at the 29-yard line, and ACS will turn it over on downs right there. Big defensive series there for Xander Contreras.
It was. He made he got 2 sacks of the last 3 plays.
11:48 to go in the first half of play. 7-0 lead for the Scotties as they take over at their own 29. Barron County and Monroe County now all tied up at 7 early in the second quarter.
I started to say a minute ago, Allen County needs one thing. They need some new lights.
Yeah, it's dark out there, isn't it, Larry?
Yes, it is.
Trips to the right side, a single wide out to the left. Gum off play action, looking to throw for Martin. It's open. He caught it at the 40. And he'll go down around the 36-yard line. Nice catch that time by Jarek Martin as Gum threw it up there for grabs for Jarek to go get it between 2 ACS defenders, and that's exactly what he did.
Yeah, Lakin Clark is the man that made the tackle. That's his second, but that's what Jarek Martin does. He jumps, and he jumped up and went right up over it.
Pickup of 35 yards, 1st and 10 for the Scotties at the ACS 36. Gum in pistol formation, Bulls the running back behind him. You have 3 receivers to the right side, a single wide out to the left. Gum puts Bradley in motion. They give off to Bull. Cam runs it up the middle, and he'll get nice yardage here down to the 31-yard line.
One thing, they need some new. Number 8, Eddie Chavez, again on the tackle. It's his 4th.
Be a pickup of 6 yards, 2nd down and 4. All at the 31-yard line. Glasgow leading 7-0, 10:33 to go in this second quarter. The second quarter brought to you by CRS Construction. Gum under center. Bull the lone setback. Hudson's going to throw. He's under pressure immediately. Steps up with it, and he's going to be sacked.
Yeah.
ACS brought the house right there. Hudson had no chance.
Yeah, didn't have a shot at that one. Let me see. That's number 9, I believe.
It's a loss back to the 36-yard line. It'll be 3rd down, 2 receivers each.
That's 8. That's Chavez again. 5th tackle for him. That's a sack.
A loss of 5. Gum in pistol. Bull the running back. Jones, Moore, Bradley wide to the right side. Martin wide to the left. And now a timeout taken by the Scotties. This timeout brought to you by the People's Bank. We'll take an opportunity to do the same thing. 9.5 minutes to go in this first half of play. It's Glasgow 7, Allen County-Scottsville 0. You're listening to Glasgow football on WCLU Blue, 103.1 FM and 1490 AM.
Get in. We're making country great again. Come on.
Whiskey River, take my mind.
Willie 94.1.
You got to have an ace in the hole.
Willie 94.1.
Working man.
The Big Willie.
Oh, little rock.
It's great country. Willie 94.1.
We're making country great again, and we've got the Real Trader for you every weekday morning starting at 8. Join me, Mac Daniels, for it right here on Willie 94.1.
Cool 7-0 lead for the Scotties over Allen County with 9.5 minutes to go in this first half of play. Scored a pass along to you, Bowling Green and South Warren, all tied up at 7 after 1 quarter of play. 3 receivers right, 1 to the left. Gum in shotgun, Bull to his right. Patriots showing blitz. Here they come. Gum going to throw it up, looking for Bradley near the end zone. It's incomplete, and a flag will come out.
Yeah, he was double teamed, and I think they got him right before the ball got there.
So that'll be a 15-yard pass interference penalty on ACS, and that will be a first down for the Scotties.
Yeah, Hudson had a lot of pressure on him that time, just decided to throw it right down the middle as high as he could. And Bradley almost came down with the catch, but he got hit before the ball got there.
He's right. That'll move the football to the 22-yard line.
Allen County faithful? Don't think so.
21-yard line, excuse me. No, a fan down there said he was going for the ball.
Through the player.
Yeah. First down and 10 for the Scotties at the ACS 21. Martin at quarterback here. Bradley, the running back, to his right. And Jarrett keeps it up the middle. Inside the 15, lowers the shoulder and runs over a man to around the 12-yard line.
Well, that man he ran over was the man that made the tackle. That's DJ Fields, his first tackle, 6'2", 225 senior.
Well, one way you guarantee to get the ball in Jarrett Martin's hands, just have him line up at quarterback, Larry. I like what the Scotty coaching staff has come up with this week.
Yeah, Jarrett's probably the fastest guy on it. Maybe not the fastest, but he's probably the best athlete.
Pickup of 9 yards on that play. It'll be second down and 1. Now Bradley in at quarterback. Martin goes in motion to the right side, and it's a keeper for Bradley around the right end. He's inside the 5, and he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Scotties.
Yeah, the Wildcat with a different player.
That touchdown brought to you by Riley Dental Group with 8:38 to go in the first half of play. The Scotties take a 13-zip lead. Yes. Down and 1. And Jared Malagon will come on to attempt the extra point. Made his first one of the night. Second one is up, and it is also good. Scotty's up 14-0 now, 8:39 to go in the first half of play. While we have a moment, let's look at the stats through the first quarter. Glasgow had 5 first downs, ACS had 4. Scotty's 49 yards rushing, 14 yards rushing for ACS. Scotty's 12 yards passing. They had a total of 61 yards in that first quarter. Patriots had 51 passing. They had a total of 65 yards in that first quarter. Neither team turned the ball over in the quarter. Glasgow was penalized 4 times for 29 yards, ACS 5 for 40. Scotty's had the ball 10 plays, 5 minutes and 5 seconds. ACS 12 plays, 6 minutes and 51 seconds. That scoring drive for Glasgow, 5 plays. It's another 71-yard drive. That was the length of their other scoring drive as well. Jalen Bradley scores on a 12-yard run. And the extra point good for Malagon, 14-0 Scotties, 8:38 to go in the first half. And for Jalen Bradley, by the way, that's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the season.
Yeah, 2 good series so far, mostly on the ground.
Malagon gets the kick away. Holland will field at the 13. He's got the 20, 25, the 30, and he'll be cut down before he can reach the 35.
So number 15 on the kickoff tackle, that's Grayson Bartley. That's his 3rd tackle tonight.
20-yard return there for Braden Holland. The second quarter brought to you by CRS Construction. 8:32 to go in the period. Scotty's on top 14-0 here in Scottsville. Williams in at quarterback. Once again, he's under center. Going to give it off to Granger. That's Aiden Granger. He breaks a couple of tackles. He's still on his feet. Boy, good run here by the freshman, Aiden Granger. He's out across the 45 to the 46-yard line.
Yeah, number 22, Stephen Garrett, made his first tackle of the night, 5'8", 165 senior. It was a nice hole, and he got some run. He got quite a bit of yardage after contact.
Granger, a good-sized freshman, 6'2", 185. Picks up 13 yards there. 1st and 10 for the Patriots at their own 46. A wide out each way. Granger dots the I formation. Garcia or Holland, the fullback, excuse me. They give it to Granger again. He breaks a tackle at the line of scrimmage, breaks another tackle, and he manages to get about 3 yards to the 49.
Right, number 17, and that is Landon Martin with his first tackle of the night, 5'8", 160 senior.
2nd down and 7. One receiver each way. Garcia, the fullback. Aiden Granger, the tailback. They're in an I formation. 4-man defensive front for the Scotties. Here's a give to Granger. Goes off right tackle, and he'll get 2, maybe 3 into Glasgow territory. And now a flag comes in at the end of the play.
Landon Martin on his 2nd tackle in a row. We got another penalty on the Scotties.
Another unsportsmanlike against Glasgow.
I don't know what we're doing to get all these unsportsmanlike. I guess maybe it's with the mouth. I don't know.
That's all it could be right there, I think, Larry. I didn't see anything physical. So, Scotties continue to help the Patriots out on offense with these dumb penalties. This will move the football to the 32-yard line. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Williams in shotgun with a back on either side. It's Holland and Garcia back there with him. Now Holland motions out of the backfield. Here's a give to Garcia. Tries to go off right tackle, and Stephen Garrett waiting there to meet him at the line of scrimmage, but he does fall forward for 3, maybe 4.
Yeah, Garrett with his 2nd tackle. Made him straight up, but his momentum took him a couple more yards.
Pickup of 3 to the 29. It'll be 2nd down and 7. Two receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Williams in shotgun with a back on either side. Williams going to hand it off to the running back, and he is inside the 15 to the, inside the 25 to the 23. That's Braden Holland on the carry.
Yeah, Landon Martin again with a tackle. It's his 3rd.
And now the Scotties are going to burn their final timeout here with 6:12 to go in the first half of play. Glasgow continues to lead 14-0, but Larry, the Scotties have got to quit helping the Patriots out here with these penalties.
Yeah, the penalties have really helped Allen County get down the field. It looked like we've had them stop, 2 or 3 times on this drive and on the last drive too, which we finally did. But, you just can't. A team is struggling on offense. You just can't help them out with the penalties. But that last play is just a little misdirection. They faked left, went right, and they opened up a good hole.
Patriots right now, just looking at their total yardage, rushing yardage, is 28 total rushing yards, but through the air they've thrown for 51. Third down and less than a yard here for the Patriots. Ball at the 23-yard line. Williams going to hand it off to Granger, and he's going to get hit in the backfield, and he is going to go down. Grayson Bartley had him by the ankle, would not let him go. They say his momentum is stopped at the 24, so it's going to be a loss of a yard. It'll be 4th down and about 1.5 here.
Yeah, Grayson Bartley's 4th tackle. Made him right there and just didn't let him go. But you got to do it again now. 4th down.
Fourth down and a little more than a yard. A wide out each way. Williams under center. Look for a quarterback sneak here maybe. There's nobody over the center. Well, they hand it off, and he did not get
stuffed.
it. Boy, great job. Holland took the carry, the fullback up the middle.
That was Trey Smith down on the bottom.
It is a turnover on downs. Boy, that was a generous spot. I was afraid there for a moment they were going to give him enough for the first down when he clearly did not get there. Yard. So a great job there by the Scotty defense. And Glasgow will take over on downs at their own 23-yard line with 5:19 to go until halftime. Scotty's up 14-0.
Another big stop by the defense.
Scotty offense comes onto the field here. Gum going to set up in pistol formation. Bradley behind him. 2 receivers to the right side. And some confusion on the alignment here. Jathan Franklin now in the right spot. Gum calls for the snap. Gives to Bradley. Jalen starts at the middle, now bounces to the outside. He's got the 30. He's got the 35. A flag is down. This is almost certainly coming back. Probably going to be a block in the back or a hold on the receiver over there, but we'll see. It's a pickup of 12 right now.
It is
a hold
against us.
on the Scotties. It occurred beyond the first down markers, so it's actually going to be 1st down and 8 here for the Scotties. The ball at the 25-yard line. So 12. Gum and pistol again. Bradley behind him. 2 wide outs to the right side. Franklin, the wing back here on the left side. Give it off to Bradley again. Jalen going to get hit as he takes the handoff, and I think he got back to the line of scrimmage. That's going to be about all.
Okay, number 23, DJ Fields with his 2nd tackle of the night.
Jones and Martin wide to the right. Same formation here. Bradley, the tailback. Pistol formation for Gum. Hudson trying to get ACS to jump. They will not do it this time. There's the snap. Gum throwing right side. Pass going to be caught by Cabron Jones. He's going to be down where he catches it at the 31-yard line. Scotty's will be a couple of yards shy of the 1st down.
Looks like number 3, DeAndre Aiden Granger with his 1st tackle of the night, 6'2", 185 senior.
3rd down and a long 2 here for the Scotties. Gum in pistol formation. Bradley again is the running back. Martin and Jones are the wideouts to the right. Gum hands to Bradley. Jalen makes a nice move to get to the outside. He's got the 40, the 45, and he'll be run out of bounds at the 46-yard line with a Glasgow 1st down.
Right, number 27 on that tackle. That is Caleb Jesse, his 2nd of the night. Good run, just a little toss sweep, and he got the corner.
3:25 to go in this 2nd quarter, brought to you by CRS Construction. Glasgow leading 14-0. 1st and 10 for the Scotties at their own 46-yard line. Trips to the near side, a single man wide to the right. Bull in there at running back now to the left of Gum. Hudson will give to Bull. Cam gets hit at the line of scrimmage. He'll get a couple. Well, maybe just one, actually, to the 47.
Number 22, Braxton Nichols with the stop. His 1st of the night, 6'2", 205 senior.
2nd down 9 coming up. Bull sets up to the left of Gum. Hudson fakes the quick pitch. Gonna let it go, looking for Martin. He's wide open. It is caught at the 20, the 10, the 5, end zone. Touchdown, Scotties.
Yeah, he had him beat by a mile, and it was just a question of was the ball going to get there. And Hudson was under pressure, got hit, but let it go, and it was perfect, right on the money.
Great job there by Hudson Gum. As you mentioned, Larry, under pressure, under duress. He stood in there and took the contact. There was a flag in the backfield. The touchdown is good. I think we may have roughing the passer.
I think
no,
so.
Actually, it's unsportsmanlike conduct called on ACS. So the touchdown stands, and that unsportsmanlike would most likely be enforced on the kickoff. .244 to go in the first half. That touchdown brought to you by Riley Dental Group. That is the first receiving touchdown of the year for Jarek Martin. First touchdown period for Jarek Martin. A 54-yard completion there from Hudson Gum. Here's Jared Malagon on for the PAT. This one did not look very good, but it just did get over the crossbar there. And it is through. And it's Glasgow 21, Allen County-Scottsville 0 with .244 to go in the first half of play. Take a look at that drive for you here in just a moment. Let's tell you about some scores. Berrien County and Monroe County all tied up at 7, nearing halftime there. And we told you Bowling Green and South Warren tied up at 7 after 1 quarter of play. We're not getting very many scores reported right now. Grayson County and Butler County scoreless after 1 quarter of play. That drive for the Scotties, 5 plays, 77 yards, 3 minutes and 35 seconds was the time. And it was a 54-yard touchdown pass from Hudson Gum to Jarek Martin. Extra point good for Jared Malagon. 21-0 Scotties, .244 to go in this CRS Construction second quarter. That touchdown pass for Hudson was his second TD of the season. Second touchdown pass of the season, I should say. And now here's a touchback on the kickoff by Jared Malagon. That'll be his second touchback of the season. So the Patriots will start this drive. 1st and 10 at their own 20. Patriots will get the ball back to start the second half.
How you doing, Dan? Good to see you.
So here is Patriot offense on the field here. Williams in shotgun. Holland to his right, Granger to his left. They're going to hand it off to Aiden Granger around the right end, and Trace Smith there. I think that's Trace.
I think that's Cam, I believe.
Yeah, you're right. Cam Bull there to meet him. It'll be a loss of yardage.
That's Cam's 4th tackle on the night. Had him strung out well.
Loss of 2 to the 18. It'll be 2nd down and 12. Two receivers go left, one to the right. Garcia and Holland are the running backs here on either side of Williams. Williams looking to throw. And the pass incomplete. Intended that time for Ryan Hensley. Williams in shotgun, 2 receivers each way. On 3rd down and 12. Franklin coming on a blitz for the Scotties up the middle. He gets picked up, and now Williams going to run with it, and he's going to get hit as he crosses the 20. He'll be dropped at the 21-yard line.
Trey Smith on the tackle. That's his 2nd of the night.
Scotty's not using a timeout here, so that would lead me to believe that they may be out. 1:33 to go. Eddie Chavez is going to drop back into punt formation for the Patriots. Jalen Bradley waiting on the kick at midfield. Snap is a little high. Chavez is able to bring it down, and he'll get it away. Kind of a wobbling kick. It'll bounce at the 47 in Glasgow territory and go out of bounds where? The 40. At the 47. They're going to say it's out of bounds right there. Oh, 40. Yeah, 47. Punt of 32 yards and no return. 1 minute and 4 seconds for the Scotties to work with here before halftime.
Yeah, I'll take a shot or two here. Up 21-0.
Coach Jackson Arnett taking a little extra time with his offense over there on the sideline. Now they come onto the field. Gum in pistol formation. Or excuse me, shotgun formation. He's got Bull to his right, 3 receivers right, 1 to the left. Gum rolling right. Hudson looking down the field for Bradley. It is caught inside the 20. That'll stop the clock momentarily while they set the chains. They mark him at the 17-yard line.
Number 13, Aiden Johnson on that tackle and the coverage. First tackle.
36-yard pickup there on the play. Clock at 50 seconds as it runs now. 1st and 10 Scotties at the ACS 17. Gum with the back on either side of him. Fakes the handoff. Gum under pressure, gets away from a would-be sacker. Now rolling out to the right, he'll let it go. Pass is incomplete. He was looking for Cabron Jones, who had his back turned to him, and then a flag went down at the end of the play. I wonder if we have a roughing the passer call here. We do.
We do.
Roughing the passer called on the Patriots. That'll be half the distance from the 17-yard line. Should put the ball around between the 8 and 9-yard lines.
Yeah, Jones was open to start with, and then he thought Hudson was going to run the football, and he turned around to block, and then Hudson let the football go.
So it'll be 1st down and 2 here with the ball at the 8. 30 seconds to go. Glasgow already on top, 21-0. They'd love to punch another one in here before the break. Gum in shotgun. Bull's the running back. Hudson rolling out to the right. It's a keeper all the way around the right end, inside the 5 and into the end zone. Touchdown, Scotties.
Quarterback keeper all the way around the right end. He found a good hole and got to the end zone.
With 25.7 seconds to go in the first half of play, the Scotties now lead at 27-0. That touchdown brought to you by Riley Dental Group. Jared Malagon on for his 4th PAT try of the evening. And this one looks good. It is. That's another one in here before the break. Glasgow, 25.7 seconds left in this CRS Construction second quarter. And the drive for the Scotties went 3 plays, 1 minute and 39 seconds, 58 yards, or 50, is that 53 yards, Bruce? 53-yard drive total. Hudson Gum scores on a 9-yard touchdown run. It's his 2nd touchdown run of the night. Extra point good for Malagon, 28-0 Scotties. Did you get all that, Larry?
I got it all, okay. I think.
Hudson now on the season has 4 rushing touchdowns.
Yeah, that was a nice hole. He just rolled out to his right and then made the cut right back toward the middle of the field, and he had nothing but daylight in front of him.
Malagon gets the kick away here, and it's going to land at the 5 and go into the end zone. That'll be his 2nd touchback of the night, 3rd touchback of the season.
Yeah, Jared kicking the football a little longer than he did last year.
I'd be surprised if the Patriots want to do a whole lot here, down 28-0, starting at their own 20 with just 25 seconds left to go in the half. They do get the ball to start the second half, so I'd be shocked if they did anything more than hand it off or even take a knee, maybe. Just got to snap it one time. Williams will set up under center. Backs are in an I formation with a wide out each way. Williams takes the snap, takes the knee, so that will do it for the first half of play. If they'll start the clock. Now they start it. And that will do it for the first half of play. Both teams are kind of lingering on the field here like there may be another play, but I don't know why there would be. Now, they'll head to the locker rooms. That was odd. Anyway, okay, so that is the end of the first half of play. We'll go down to Chase Landrum, who's going to have Coach Jackson Arnett here. Chase, you got me? Sorry.
I think.
Yeah, there we go.
All right, Arnett. Nothing halftime lead. Coach slow start on offense got going in the second quarter.
We're whipping them up front. If the stupid penalties, the clock would be running. I mean, it's told them before the dang game to just chill out and not do anything stupid. So we got to be more disciplined. We're better than that. Everybody's trying. Can't be that.
Thanks, Coach.
All right. Thank you, Chase, and thank you, Coach Jackson. Apologize for the breaking up of the microphone there, but they're all the way across the field and sometimes have a little bit of trouble that far away. So we have reached halftime here, 28-0 lead for the Scotties over the ACS Patriots, but as you could hear, Coach Jackson Arnett was not very happy with the stupid penalties, as he called them, in the first half of play, and he's exactly right. They were not very smart. So anyway, we'll go to halftime now. The SCRTC halftime show coming up on the other side of this break, where we'll take a look at our halftime stats brought to you by McDonald's of Glasgow. Scotties 28, Allen County-Scottsville nothing. You're listening to Glasgow football here on WCLU Blue, 103.1 FM and 1490 AM.
At Don Franklin, we're about more than just selling cars. We're about families, generations of them. Founded by my parents in 1968, we've been here growing alongside you. From the first family car to the newest model for the next generation, our values of trust, care, and commitment are in every handshake, every deal. With over 5,000 vehicles to choose from, check them all out at DonFranklinAuto.com. Don Franklin, driven by family.
Hardee's Original Bag is back, now with even more full-size sandwiches to choose from. The new spicy chicken sandwich, hot ham and cheese, hand-breaded chicken tender wrap, or charbroiled double cheeseburger. Mix and match any two with fries and a drink, just $6.99.
It's been an amazing 33 years. I've been blessed to have someone by my side that I can count on no matter what. Like 3 years ago when I had that car accident, you really came through for me. So I just want to say thank you, Allen, for being my Farm Bureau insurance agent.
Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
Oh, he's been great too.
Right now, when you download the Hardee's app and join My Rewards, say good morning to 20% off any breakfast order of $10 or more. Wake up to the fluffy omelet biscuit or a home-style loaded burrito and save. That's goodness in Hardee's country.
At Kuzma Family Dentistry, we specialize in changing smiles and changing lives. If you'd like to experience this wow factor transformation that not only can change your smile, but change your life, give Kuzma Family Dentistry a call at 270-651-2638. Located at 501 West Main Street in Glasgow.
And it all comes down to this moment. There's only one roll left. Let's see what happens. And Michael wins the face-off. He used the old misdirection trick. Well, now that he's eating the roll, let's wait for his reaction. It's good! Do you want a free lunch for 2 at Colton's? Listen to WHHT between 11 a.m. and 3 p.m. during the week for a chance to win.
Joe Myers and Larry Alexander, Bruce Tribune back with you. Chase Landrum down on the sideline for us. 28-0 lead for the Scotties here at the break on the SCRTC halftime show. And Larry, I think Jackson Arnett summed it up pretty well there. The clock probably would be running right now if the Scotties had not committed some of these dumb penalties with the unsportsmanlikes. However, that being said, Glasgow's defense has recovered from those penalties. They have not given up any points yet. Scotty's pitching the shutout here at the break.
Yep, defense has played well again. They've bent a little bit, but because of penalties they bent, but they didn't break. They didn't let anybody into the end zone. So it's a very good first half for the defensive side of the ball. Offensive side of the ball came alive a little bit. Got the passing game going. Had two nice, one nice touchdown pass, and Hudson Gum has run a couple in from short yardage, and pretty good first half altogether.
Scotties have outgained the Patriots 238-79 here in total yardage. Some other scores for you before we hand things off to Larry and Bruce for these halftime stats. Barron and Monroe County all tied up at 7. That game is at halftime. Of course, you can hear that game with Jay Turner on the call over on WCOD Burgundy, 104.7 FM and 1230 AM. Also, LaRue County leading Greene County 20-14. That game is at halftime. Grayson County over Butler County 7-6. That game is at halftime, and we have not gotten an updated score on Bowling Green South Warren. At the end of the first quarter, the last check we had on that, it was a 7-7 ball game between those two powerhouse programs.
21-7 what I saw.
21-7?
21-7 South Warren.
South Warren, okay. Thank you for that update there, Larry. All right, well, these halftime stats are brought to you by McDonald's of Glasgow here on the SCRTC halftime show. It's 28-0. Scotty's on top of the Patriots. Here are Larry and Bruce. Larry?
All right, Joe, the Scotties won the opening coin toss and decided to take the football, which they usually do. The kickoff, after the kickoff, the Scotties took over on their own 29-yard line with 11:53 to go in the first quarter. From that point, Glasgow went on a nice drive. It's 10 plays, longest drive of the night, 71 yards, took 5:05 off the clock. Hudson Gum went over from 6 yards out for the touchdown. Jared Malagon kicked the extra point, and with 6:55 to go in the first quarter, Glasgow led 7-0. Allen County would mount a nice drive on their next opportunity after the kickoff. They would take over on their own 20-yard line, but with the help of about 2 or 3 unsportsmanlike conduct penalties, they moved the football down the field, but the Scotties eventually would hold them on downs at the Glasgow 29-yard line with 11:40 to go in the second quarter. The Scotties would take over there on the 29. They went on a 5-play, 71-yard drive again. Took 3:10 off the clock this time. Jalen Bradley went over from 12 yards out for the touchdown. Jared Malagon kicked the extra point, and Glasgow led 14-0 with 8:38 to go in the second quarter. Allen County's next drive would start at their own 33-yard line, but the Scotties would again let them get down into their territory, but would not break and didn't let them in the end zone. They would stop them on downs at 5:19 of the second quarter on Glasgow's 23-yard line, and that's where the Scotties would take over. And again, another 5-play drive, this time 77 yards, took 3:35 off the clock. Jarek Martin took a 54-yard touchdown pass, a beautiful pass. Hudson Gum got roughed on the play, but he got it off and just set it right in Jarek's hands, and Jarek did the rest, getting it into the end zone. A 54-yard touchdown pass. Jared Malagon again kicked the extra point, his third in a row, and it's 21-0 Glasgow at that point. 2:44 to go in the second quarter. Glasgow's defense would again stop Allen County as they took over on their own 20 after the kickoff. The Scotties would play good defense, and they would make Allen County punt. Glasgow would take over this time at the 47-yard, their own 47-yard line, with 1:04 to go in the second quarter. No timeouts left at that point, but they didn't need them. 3 plays, 53 yards later, they were in the end zone as Hudson Gum went over from 9 yards out for the touchdown. And Jared Malagon kicked his 4th straight extra point, and Glasgow led 28-0 at that point. Allen County would get the ball for one more play. Time would run out in the half. So here at halftime, the score 28-0 in favor of the Scotties. Bruce, you ready?
I'm ready, Larry. Thank you. Let's continue with our SCRTC halftime show. We'll look at our first half McDonald's stats. The Scotties on top, 28-0. Allen County-Scottsville had 5 first downs. They rushed for 28 yards. They passed for 51 for a total of 79. Scotties had 12 first downs. They rushed for 95 yards. They passed for 143. Larry mentioned before the game we wanted Hudson to get his passing game going, and he's 5 of 6 tonight. So 143 yards in the air for a total of 238. We did not have a turnover in that first half. Allen County did fumble it once, but got it back. Penalties, though, 13 in the first half. Allen County-Scottsville was penalized 7 times for 64 yards. The Scotties 6 times for 54 yards. Allen County ran 26 offensive plays, consuming 11 minutes, 31 seconds. The Scotties had 23 offensive plays, 12 minutes, 29 seconds. For the Patriots, a leading rusher tonight was DeAndre Granger with 14 yards on 1 rush. Aiden Granger had 11 yards on 9 carries. Braden Holland picked up 7 yards on 4 carries. Jeffrey Garcia had 1 carry for no gain. And Josh Williams rushed it 6 times for a -14. Of course, as I say, he was sacked several times. Williams was 2 of 4 passing for 57 yards. Deontay Granger had 1 of those for 33 yards. Ryan Hensley had the other one for 18 yards. Eddie Chavez punted 1 time, and it went for 32 yards. For the Scotties, the rushing very even. Coaches spread it out tonight. Hudson Gum with the most carries with just 5. But you're going to see everybody in the 20s. Jaden Bradley leads us in rushing in that first half with 27 yards on 3 carries. He scored 1 touchdown and had a long of 15. 24 yards for Cam Bull on 4 rushes. He had a long of 12. Hudson Gum rushed it 5 times for 23 yards with a long of 2. And Jarek Martin had 4 carries for 21 yards. Hudson Gum, 5 of 6 passing for 143 yards and a touchdown. Jarek Martin, big night catching the ball, 89 yards on 2 receptions with a touchdown, a long of 54. Jaden Bradley had a 36-yard reception on 1 catch. And Cabron Jones had 2 catches for 18 yards with a long of 12. The Scotties did not punt in this first half. So here at halftime, it's the Scotties on top, 28-0. This has been your SCRTC halftime show and your first half McDonald's stats. We'll return for the call of second half with Joe and Larry on WCLU Blue 103.1 FM, 1490 AM after a 3-minute timeout.
We know there's a big difference between being in a community and being part of the community. That's why here in Glasgow, we cheer on the Scotties. We work hard every day to make a positive impact on the community we call home. Behind our golden arches, we strive daily to serve delicious food and treats. If you could only smell this McDonald's ad, you'd smell how delicious this burger and fries really are. Join our McTeam. To learn how, text KY209 to 38000. Benefits include a sign-on bonus up to $500.
Our dental health plays a vital role in our overall health. Practicing good dental hygiene is especially important for children.
When was your child's last checkup?
Riley Dental Group is invested in making sure you and your family have the healthiest smile possible. They understand a dental visit may prompt anxiety or nervousness, but Dr. Riley and his team offer a variety of solutions, including a comforting and friendly visit from Bennett, their therapy dog. Call Riley Dental Group for an appointment, 651-5939. SCRTC Connect is the ultimate Wi-Fi experience. Welcome home to reliable internet from SCRTC, your fiber optic provider. Create a tailored environment that allows you to take control of your Wi-Fi. Simple and intuitive features to keep your Wi-Fi network safe and at peak performance. Sign up for SCRTC Fiber Fast Internet today and download the ultimate Wi-Fi experience to take control of your internet. SCRTC Connect.
If you haven't heard, there's a new approach to banking. It's called Kasasa, and you'll find it at the People's Bank. Your free Kasasa checking account offers you monthly cashback rewards. The Kasasa Cash checking account can earn you a very high interest rate on your balance. Then link Kasasa Saver, and you'll also get a high rate on your deposits. Grow with Kasasa at the People's Bank in Glasgow, Cave City, and Marion. The People's Bank, working for you.
Restrictions and qualifications apply. Restrictions may vary. Contact the People's Bank for details and to learn more. Member FDIC.
Have you injured yourself playing a sport or exercising? Sports medicine experts at TJ Regional Health are trained to get you back on the road to recovery, whether you're dealing with sprains, fractures, knee and shoulder injuries, or other common injuries. Our goal is to prevent illness and injury in active individuals of all ages and help prevent future problems to maximize your performance. Find out more at tjregionalhealth.org/rehab. Patients first, team always. TJ Rehabilitation Services.
Halftime show. It is a 28-0 lead for the Scotties over Allen County-Scottsville. Let's take a quick look at the sports week ahead here at Glasgow High School for fall sports. Boys soccer team on Tuesday will have host a match against Barron County. Girls soccer team on Monday hosts LaRue County, and on Thursday they'll host Barron County. Another busy week for the volleyball team is tomorrow they have 3 games at Barron County High School. They'll take on Franklin Simpson, Butler County, and McCurry Central. And then they'll have a match on Monday on the road at Foundation Christian Academy. On Tuesday, they're at home against Warren East. No matches this week for the girls or boys golf teams. Cross-country team tomorrow in action at the Fairgrounds Frenzy Meet in Elizabethtown. Freshman football team has a game this coming Thursday, or this Thursday next week, against Barron County. They're at home. JV football team on Monday travels to LaRue County. Varsity football team on Friday, 1 week from tonight, travels to Adair County for their first district game of the season. Pregame coverage at 6:30, kickoff at 7 o'clock here on WCOW Blue. And also we want to let you know that the Glasgow Middle School Scotties football will take on Warren East at home tomorrow at 10 a.m. and it's 8th grade day. So if you're looking for something to do tomorrow morning, that is something you can do. The middle school football team taking on Warren East at 10 o'clock for 8th grade day tomorrow. Larry, what about Glasgow here in the second half? You would think they shouldn't have too much trouble here in the second half, but you can't take anything for granted.
No, don't take anything for granted. They seem to be in pretty good shape, though, 28-0. One more score, I think, puts them into the running clock. And if they could do that, this game will be over shortly. But they, cut out the penalties. Just don't have any more penalties in this second half.
Scotties will kick it away here. Jared Malagon to tee it up, and there is the kick. Fielded at the 10-yard line. Returner at the 20, 25, 30, 35. That's Holland. He's across the 40 and out to around the 42 or 43-yard line. So excellent field position here for the Patriots to start the second half.
Yeah, good run. Cut it up the middle and then cut to the left side a little bit. Got some run room. Campbell made the tackle for his 5th of the night.
First down and 10 for the Patriots at their own 43-yard line. 43-yard line. A return of 32 yards there for Braden Holland. Glasgow leading 28-0 as we get this third quarter underway. Williams in shotgun. He has Holland to his left. 2 wideouts each way. It's a 3-man front here for the Scotties. Comes Granger in motion to the near side of the field. Williams fakes to Holland, keeps himself up the middle, and then runs into a brick wall of white jerseys. Hello.
There was 2 of them that hit him. Grayson Barley and Landon Martin both hit him about the same time, and they just stood him right straight up.
Williams may feel that one tomorrow. Pickup of 4 yards, though, on the play. It'll be second down and 6. Ball at the ACS 47. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Garcia, the running back, sets up to the left of Williams. There's the snap. Williams looking to the right. Pass going to be caught at the 49-yard line in Glasgow territory. That's Tyler Turner making the catch. He'll be brought down at the 48.
I believe that was Jaden Bradley with the tackle. That'll be his first of the night. 5'10", 145 junior. Third down and short.
It's a pickup of 5 yards. Be third down and a yard here for the Patriots. A receiver each way. Williams goes under center this time. Granger dotting the I formation. Holland the fullback, or actually that's Garcia the fullback. Going to give it off to Granger. He'll go off left tackle, and he's really close. I don't think he's going to make it.
No, he's short by a yard. There's Campbell again on the tackle.
Yeah, you're right,
Number
Larry.
6.
They give him no gain at all. It'll be 4th down and a long yard. And you would think the Patriots will keep the offense on the field here. Already down 28-0 with 9:55 to go in the third quarter. If you're Glasgow, do not jump off sides right here. Williams under center. Garcia and Holland are in an I formation. They do snap it, give it off to Holland. He'll go up the middle with it, and he does get the first down.
Yeah. Yeah, good push of the offensive line that time. Got him the yardage needed.
Put it down at the 45-yard line. 1st and 10 from there for the Patriots.
Trying to find out who's at 17. That's Landon Martin. That's his 5th tackle on the night.
Landon appears to be no worse for the wear based on that injury he had in the first half.
Yeah, he's still a little gimpy, you can tell it. But he's playing hard.
2 receivers right, 1 to the left. Williams to the back on each side. Hands to Granger here, trying to get around the right end. Scotty's tracking him down, and he'll be brought down after a very short gain.
Yeah, Contreras in there along with Trey Smith.
Pickup of about 1.5 yards. We'll go ahead and call it second down and a long 8. Well, now they make it a full 2 yards as they move the markers. So second down and 8 coming up. Monroe County has taken a 14-7 lead over Barron County. With 7 minutes to go in the third quarter. Second down 8 for the Patriots at the Glasgow 43. Here's a give to Holland on the end around on the left side, and he's going to be taken down in the backfield by Grayson Bartley.
Well, Grayson Bartley has turned into a nice tackler. He doesn't miss a lot. He gets a lot of them on kickoffs. That's his 6th tonight.
It's a loss back to the 48-yard line. That's -5 on the play. Third down 13, Barron County. Three receivers to the near side, a single receiver to the left, to the far side of the field.
Oh.
And ACS jumped early.
The wide receiver just had a 10-yard head start.
So back him up 5 more. It'll be third down and 18 now.
Yeah,
Granger broke wide open, as Bruce said.
Bruce said he was wide open. He was.
That's because there were no defenders running with him. Ball now back at the ACS 47. Third down and 18. Scotty's on top, 28-0, 7:22 to go in this third quarter. By the way, this quarter brought to you by Hatcher and Sadler Funeral Home. Three receivers near side, one to the far side. Williams to throw, steps up in the pressure. Rolling out to the right now, lets it go. Pass going to be caught by Granger down around the 30-yard line, and he'll be taken down at the 23-yard line in Glasgow territory.
Well, that was a nice catch right there. Let's say that. Jalen Bradley is the man that made the tackle, but he caught it in between two defensive backs.
Give him an extra yard, actually, to the 22. First receivers 10 for the Patriots. Completion of 35 yards there. The longest play of the night for the Patriots, I believe. Is that right, Bruce? I don't see any other plays. Two receivers right, one to the left. Granger and Garcia in the backfield with Williams. They'll hand to Garcia, and he's going to get hit and dropped at the line of scrimmage, maybe even lost a little bit of yardage.
That's number 7. That's Jathan Franklin. That's his first tackle. 5'9", 205 sophomore.
Loss of a yard. It'll be second down and 11. Two receivers right. Ball spotted at the Glasgow 23. 5:54 to go in this third quarter. 28-0 Scotties. Two men wide to the right, one to the left. Back on each side of Williams, who's in shotgun. They'll motion Holland out of there. Now Williams wants to throw. Under pressure, steps up. He'll run with it. And he's going to be taken down at the 18-yard line, and a flag comes in.
Unnecessary roughness, I think. Personal foul.
Williams was sliding down, giving himself up, and the Scotties hit him up around the head. They're not going to let that happen. And is that Williams that's down, Larry?
I can't see the number, but I think so. Jalen Bradley.
No, actually Williams is up. I see him here coming to the sideline. I don't know who that is on his back.
Jalen Bradley is the man that made the hit, but it didn't look that bad. But he was down, and Jalen just kind of slid across the top of him.
That's one of those situations where, what is the defender really supposed to do?
It would have been hard for him to stop.
Right. We cannot pick up the number of the injured player for the Patriots. Looks like it may be a lineman, but hard to tell for sure. Tell you what, while we're tending to him, let's go ahead and take a timeout. 28-0 lead for the Scotties, 5:32 to go in the third quarter. You're listening to Glasgow Football on WCLU Blue, 103.1 FM and 1490 AM.
And it all comes down to this moment. There's only one roll left. Let's see what happens. And Michael wins the face-off. He used the old misdirection trick. Well, now that he's eating the roll, let's wait for his reaction. It's good! Do you want a free lunch for 2 at Colton's? Listen to WHHT between 11 a.m. and 3 p.m. during the week for a chance to win.
In the press box, Chase Landrum down on the sideline for us here. And
77?
Yep, 77, the injured player for the Patriots. That's Vaughn Gilpin, one of the offensive linemen. It was a 5-yard pickup on the run by Williams, and then the half the distance on the penalty moves the football to the 9-yard line where it's first down and goal. Second time tonight the Patriots have had it in a goal-to-go situation. Scotty defense held them out the first time. In the game. ACS has 8 first downs. 3 of them have been by penalty. And here is Williams on a keeper, and he's going to lose a yard, I think.
I'm trying to pick up the number. I can't see if it's 52 or 62.
Loss of a
I think
yard.
it's Jordan Huffman, 52. That'd be his first tackle, 6'2", 65 junior.
Loss of a yard. It's second and goal from just outside the 10. 4:49 to go in this third quarter, which is brought to you by Hatcher and Sadler Funeral Home. Scotty's on top, 28-0. Patriots football, second and goal. Williams in shotgun. Stumbles as he takes the snap, now going to run for it. He's inside the 10, but just for a moment, as Jarek Martin came up and popped him as he got to the 10-yard line.
That's Jarek's second tackle of the night. He was going to pass, but thought better. He couldn't find anybody open and then took off. But Jarek Martin right there reading it all the way.
Gain of maybe a half yard. Third down and goal from the 10. Yeah, I thought there was going to be something there for Williams, but good job by Martin to close that down quickly. 12th play of the drive coming up for the Patriots here as we go under 4 minutes remaining in the third. Two receivers right, 2 to the left. Third and goal at the 10 for the Patriots. Williams in shotgun. He has Holland to his right. There's a snap. Williams looking into the end zone. Pass going to be caught for the ACS touchdown.
Yeah, Jalen Bradley on the defense there, and he jumped just a little bit too early. Missed the football and right into the receiver's hands.
Tyler Turner making the catch for the touchdown for the Patriots from 10 yards out on the pass from Josh Williams. And with 3:31 to go in the third quarter, Patriots are on the board for the Patriots. Glasgow leading 28-6. Looks like ACS will go for 2 here. Williams going to set up under center. Granger dots the I formation. Garcia's the fullback, a wide out each way. Ball placed at the 3-yard line for this 2-point conversion. And now, do we have a timeout? We do. A timeout taken by ACS with 3:31 to go in the third quarter of play. Bruce is going to let us know about that drive for the Patriots here in just a moment. See if we've had any other scores come across here. Warren East and Warren Central at halftime in a video game offensive battle here. 31-30. Warren East on top of Warren Central. And it is Franklin Simpson leading Russellville 28-7. That's at halftime. We have a halftime score on Hart County, but only for Hart County. It's Hart County 14 and McLean County something. We didn't get a score for McLean County. South Warren leading Bowling Green 17-7. That's at halftime. All right, back for the 2-point conversion try here. Williams in shotgun, the back on either side. Going to give it off to Granger. He's going to get hit and dropped. Nowhere close. Cam Bull met him as soon as he took the handoff, Larry.
Yeah, he hit him, and then Landon Martin came in and finished him off.
So the score remains Glasgow 28, Allen County-Scottsville 6 with 3:21 to go in the third quarter. This quarter brought to you by Hatcher and Sadler Funeral Home. It's a 12-play drive for the Patriots. It went 57 yards, took 8 minutes and 29 seconds. Tyler Turner gets the 10-yard touchdown pass, or touchdown reception, I should say, from Josh Williams. And the two-point conversion attempt failed. 3:20 left in the third, 28-6 Scotties.
Well, they ate up most of the clock. If it had been a running clock, it had been the same way, but they finally put one on the board.
Fell on it. Fell on it. Well, they actually say the 39 is where he fell on the football, so first down and 10 for the Scotties at their own 39-yard line. 3:19 to go in the third quarter. We'll see if the Scotties can get that touchdown back right here that they just gave up.
Yeah, Jalen Bradley had a bead on that ball. He thought he was going to get a hand on it or intercept it, and he just jumped a little early.
Gum in shotgun. Jalen Bradley is to his left, a wide out each way. Two tight ends here. Here's the give to Bradley. Jalen trying to go up the middle with it, and he's going to get met at the line of scrimmage and maybe get a yard.
Nothing there. 22 is the man that was in there first, and that's Braxton Nichols. That's his second tackle.
Jalen does get 1 yard to the 40. Jalen's now carried it 4 times for 28 yards tonight. Has a touchdown as well. He is the Scotty's leading rusher, isn't he, Bruce? Am I looking at that right? Or him and Cam, are they both tied?
24, 23, 21.
Okay, yeah, so Jalen is the leading rusher on the night for the Scotties. 4 different kids have run the football. 2 receivers to the right side. Gum in shotgun. Quick throw out to Jarek Martin. Jarek makes the catch. He's got the 40, 45, 50, 45, 40. Breaks a couple of tackles, and now he'll finally be dragged down inside the 35 to the 34 or 33. Where are they going to put it? Put it down at the 34-yard line. 35-yard line, excuse me.
Number 17 on that tackle, and that's Eli McCoy. That's his 4th tackle of the game.
It's 25 yards on that pass completion. 1st and 10 Scotties. Gum in shotgun. Bradley the running back. Jalen will move over to the left side of Hudson. Jones and Martin are the wideouts over on the right side. Comes Jarek Martin in motion to the near side. Give to Bradley. Nice hole off the right side. He's inside the 20. Wow. He's inside the 15, and he'll be down just outside the 10 at the 11.
Yeah. One man there got him by the arm and pulled him down. I can't pick up his number right now. 44. Max Drummond, he's a junior.
24-yard gain there for Bradley. First and 10 at the 11-yard line. Bradley again to the left of Gum. 2 tight ends, a wide out each way. Hudson gives to Bradley again, finds a big hole off the right side. He's inside the 5 and into the end zone. Touchdown, Scotties.
Yeah, nice hold off the right side. Good blocking off that right side of the line. He cut to the outside and back into the grain and got in the end zone.
That Glasgow touchdown brought to you by Riley Dental Group. Scotties now go up 34-6 with 1:07 to go in this third quarter. Jared Malagon will try to stay perfect on his extra point attempts. He's 4 of 4 on the evening. Now a flag comes down from our referee. And illegal substitution on the Scotties. We have too many men on the receivers to the right side.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. You are right. 12 people.
And there goes the 12th man running off the field right now. So this will be a 25-yard extra point attempt instead of a 20-yarder. snap. Hold is down. Kick is up, and it hits the
the
upright
upright
and
and
comes
no
off
good.
no good. So just the second miss of the season for Jared Malagon. Scotties lead 34-6 with 1:07 remaining here in this third quarter of play. Again, this quarter brought to you by Hatcher and Sadler Funeral Home. That drive for the Scotties took 2 minutes and 24 seconds. It went 4 plays and 61 yards. And Jalen Bradley gets his second touchdown run of the night. This one from 11 yards out. The extra point, no good. 34-6 to the Scotties on top.
Well,
Jalen now has 4 rushing touchdowns on the season. Sorry, Larry.
That's a way to answer. You give up a touchdown, you go them right back and run it right down their throat and get one of your own.
Malagon will kick it away here. Monroe County leads Berrien County 14-7 at the end of the third quarter. Kick going to be fielded at the 12-yard line. Returner across the 20 to the 25, and not much more from there. That's one of the Grangers on the return. That is Aiden Granger, the freshman.
Number 29, Ashton Page on the tackle for the Scotties. He's a senior, 155 pounds.
Return of about 14 yards there. First and 10 Patriots. They'll start this drive at their own 27. Monroe County has just now scored again against Berrien, now lead 20-7 with an extra point pending. Williams in shotgun, a back to his left. Going to hand it off to that back. I believe that's Holland, and he's going to lose yardage, I think.
He did. Number 52 is the man who made the tackle, and that's Jordan Huffman. That's his second tackle on the night.
It'll be, sorry, Larry. I thought you were done. No gain on the play. Second down and 10 for the Patriots at their own 27. This may be the final play of the quarter unless it's an incomplete pass. Down to 19 seconds left in the third. Here's the snap. Williams going to hand it off. That's Holland inside the 25 to the 30, and he'll be down around the 34. And that will be the final play of the third quarter. It'll be third down when we come back for the Patriots. After 3, it's Glasgow 34, Allen County-Scottsville 6. You're listening to Glasgow football on WCLU Blue, 103.1 FM and 1490 AM. Third down 4 for the Patriots at their own 34-yard line. Williams in shotgun, going to hand it off to Holland, and he will get maybe a yard as he went around the right tackle there. They will give him a yard to the 35. Fourth down coming up.
Number 22, Stephen Garrett on that tackle. It's number 3 for him.
Patriots have to get the ball just across the 40, or the just across the 37. So fourth down and a long 2 here. Bruce doing a little math here, says the Patriots are averaging only 1.3 yards per rush. They were held to negative 13 yards rushing last week against Warren Central. Now that factors in some bad snaps they had in shotgun and sacks and things like that, but net rushing yards was minus 13 last week for the Patriots. And now ACS jumps off sides on 4th down and a long 2, so that'll make this 4th down play a little tougher.
Yeah, right guard jumped too quick.
Offense will stay on the field here regardless. 4th down and 7. $10:54 to go in this 4th quarter, which is brought to you by Scooters Coffee. Glasgow leads 34-6. 4th and 7 for the Patriots. Williams in shotgun. He has 2 receivers each way. Has a running back to his left. Williams wants to throw, under pressure, gets away for a moment, but not again, as Xander Contreras will get his third sack of the night.
6th tackle and 3rd sack.
Ball spotted at the 17-yard line. Loss of 13 yards. And it is a turnover on downs. Scotty's going to take over at the ACS 17. $10:35 to go in the ball game. A touchdown and extra point here gives Glasgow the 35-point lead they need to get a running clock going for the rest of this ball game. But they got to cover 17 yards to make that happen. Bradley, the running back, to the right of Gum with a receiver each way. Comes Cabron Jones in motion. They pitch it forward to him, and Cabron tries to turn the corner. He'll get a couple.
Well, he just didn't make his cut soon enough. He had a blocker in front of him, and he had the guy blocked to the outside, but he just didn't make his cut soon enough.
Pickup of 2 to the 15-yard line.
Boy, these Allen County numbers, I cannot pick him up really good.
It's a dark number on a dark jersey.
Yeah.
Always our favorite. Not as bad as a light number on a light jersey, but 2nd down 8 for the Scotties. Gum in shotgun, 2 receivers to the right side. Bradley's the running back. They'll hand it to Bradley. Jalen bounces to the outside. He's inside the 10, inside the 5, trying to get into that end zone, but the Patriots are going to stonewall him right at the goal line.
Yeah. Well, he made a valiant effort to get there, but Allen County just ganged up on him there at the end.
Ball at the 1-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal from there.
Eddie Chavez is the man that got in there first to stop him.
Jathan Franklin, the lone back here. Gum under center. He gives it to Franklin, and Jathan, did he get in?
I don't think so.
No signal. They're going to mark him short. Down 8 for the Scotties. 2nd and goal for Glasgow.
23 is the man that made the hit there. That's DJ Fields, 3rd tackle.
Same formation. Franklin the lone back. Bradley a wing back here on the right side. Give to Franklin again, and Jathan rolls off of a couple of would-be tacklers and into the end zone. Touchdown, Scotties. $40-6 with 8:59 to go in the ball game. And an official timeout here. We have an injured player, and that is a Glasgow Scotty that's down. Well, that's Kievan Massey, and he tried to get up, and now he does. And Jackson Arnett stops him and says, wants to make sure he's okay. Now he's heading over to the sideline. And Kievan limping off now as he, a little issue with that left leg, it looks like. Jared Malagon on for the PAT. Again, if this goes through, it'll be a 35-point lead, which puts the running clock in effect for the rest of the night. Jared missed his last attempt to hit the upright. This one is up, and that one is good. We'll take a timeout as well with 8:58 to go in the ball game. It's 41-6 Scotties. We'll have a running clock the rest of the way. You're listening to Glasgow football on WCLU Blue 103.1 FM and 1490 AM.
Get in. We're making country great again. Come on.
Whiskey River, take my mind.
Willie 94.1.
You got to have an ace in the hole.
Willie 94.1.
Hard working man.
The Big Willie.
Whoa, little rock.
It's great country. Willie 94.1.
We're making country great again, and we've got the real trader for you every weekday morning starting at 8. Join me, Mac Daniels, for it right here on Willie 94.1.
Jonathan, that's supposed to be. We were away a little longer than we wanted to be right there as the kickoff is returned to the 32-yard line. 33-yard line, actually. So ACS will take over right there. Return of about 15 yards or so. 8:16 to go in the ball game. Glasgow with a 41-6 lead. Williams at quarterback in shotgun. He'll throw to the right side. Pass going to be caught. Receiver at the 40, at the 45, and he'll go down with a first down.
First down, Patriots.
Trying to pick up the number of the kid who made the catch, but he won't turn. There we go, number 0. That's Tyler Turner on the catch.
Jamari Stockton on the tackle, his first 5'10", 145 sophomore.
That drive, by the way, for the Scotties, after ACS turned the ball over on downs at the 17, Scotties took 4 plays to score, 2 minutes and 36 seconds, and it was a 1-yard touchdown run for Jathan Franklin, the extra point added by Jared Malagon. Williams looking to throw here to the left side, pass underthrown, intended that time for Turner again. It'll be 2nd down and 10. Through 3 quarters, the Scotties have outgained Allen County-Scottsville 299 to 153. Pretty balanced offense for the Scotties, 131 yards rushing, 168 passing, and no turnovers for either ball club. Scotties have calmed the penalties down in the second half.
In the second half, yes.
Done a much better job of keeping their composure. 7 penalties for the game for 63 yards. And Williams under pressure, and he's sacked. He never saw the defender coming, and that's Jathan Franklin, Larry.
Yep, sack, second tackle, and first sack.
That is at least 4 sacks tonight for the Scotty defense.
That is 4, that's right.
Xander Contreras has 3 of them. It's a loss back to the 35-yard line. Penalties down. Patriots net rushing yards right now is 10. Again, they had negative 13 net rushing yards last week against Warren Central. Williams in shotgun. Holland to his right. 3 receivers to the left side. 1 man wide to the right. Williams to throw again on 3rd down and long. Looking down the middle here. The pass incomplete. Intended for Tyler Turner.
Yeah, the pass was thrown over the wrong shoulder. He was looking for it over his right one and was thrown over the left one.
Fourth down and 21 here. The Patriots will send the punting unit in with 5:29 to play. Chavez gets the kick away. Fielded by Jeremiah Moore at the 26, and he'll get to the 30 before being brought down.
Number 17, McCoy again on that tackle. Eli McCoy, that's his 5th.
39-yard punt for Chavez and 4 yards on the return for Jeremiah Moore. And we're going to see a host of new Scotties in the ball game here on offense. 4:35 to play. Again, clock is running, so this last 4.5 minutes should go by rather quickly. Glasgow leading 41-6. Scotties led 28-0 at halftime. Trace England in at quarterback. 2 receivers each way. Trace wants to throw. Pass going to be caught, but the receiver going to be taken down right where he catches it for a loss.
Yeah, well.
It's Brad Smith on the reception.
That's a pretty good call, but at this time of the game, I don't know if I would have thrown the flag.
What was the flag for, Larry?
Late hit.
Oh, okay.
They had him stood up. He had him by the ankle and had him stopped, and then somebody come in and drilled him.
And that is the call, personal foul against ACS. It was initially a 5-yard loss, but the penalty will now, actually I guess it was a 6-yard loss because it's 1st and 1 now at the 39. Tenth ACS penalty for 89 yards. England has the snap. Going to hand it off here. And on the carry for the Scotties, Trace Barber. It's a loss of 4 yards, or 3 yards. It'll be 2nd down and 4.
Number 77 made that tackle. That's Gilpin. He was the man that they helped off the field a while ago, but he's back in and made that tackle. He's a junior.
England going to pitch this forward to the man in motion and going to get a couple of yards out of this. That is Travis Collar. And that goes down as a pass in the stat sheet because it was a little shovel pass forward. So
Mason Keene on that tackle. He's a sophomore, 5'7", 140.
It's a gain of 2 yards to the 38. 3rd down and 2 here, long 2. 2:10 to play. Scotty's up 41-6, just playing this thing out here. England rolling out to the left side, looking to throw. Lets it go. Pass going to be caught for the 1st down in ACS territory at the 49, and they will gang tackle the receiver out of bounds around the 48-yard line.
They're patting him on the head, whoever caught that ball.
That was Travis Collar again. 2:10 to play. Pickup of 10 yards and a 1st down, Scotties. This 4th quarter brought to you by Scooters Coffee. 1:29 to play. 2 wideouts left, 2 wideouts right. England in shotgun, a high shotgun snap. It's going to go back and fall on it. And now a flag comes out as they jumped on top of Trace. He was already down. They say a hit to the helmet. So not a late hit. It's a hit helmet to the helmet contact. So that is the official penalty, but it's a 15-yarder nonetheless. 1:29 to play. We'll put the football down at the ACS 47. 1st down and 9. It was a bad shotgun snap, Bruce. It's a loss of yardage, and then they got a 15-yard penalty. Ball's at the 48 or 47 right now. 1st down and 8 for the Scotties. Here is the give to Barber again. He'll take it up the middle inside the 45 to the 42-yard line.
Number 37 on that tackle. That is Bowen Monroe. He's a junior, 5'9", 180.
That is going to do it. Scotties will not have to run another play. Your final score will be Glasgow 41, Allen County-Scottsville 6. Scotties will go into district play next week undefeated at 4-0 on the season. Patriots still looking for their first victory. They fall to 0-4 on the year. We'll come back in a moment on the TJ Regional Health postgame show and take a look at the final stats brought to you by McDonald's. Also, we'll have our Hardee's Play of the Game and our Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance Player of the Game. And, of course, we'll have head coach Jackson Arnett up here to discuss this one as well. A 41-6 victory for the Scotties over Allen County-Scottsville. We're back with the TJ Regional Health postgame show after this. You're listening to Glasgow Football on WCODU Blue, 103.1 FM and 1490 AM.
At Don Franklin, we're about more than just selling cars. We're about families, generations of them. Founded by my parents in 1968, we've been here growing alongside you. From the first family car to the newest model for the next generation, our values of trust, care, and commitment are in every handshake, every deal. With over 5,000 vehicles to choose from, check them all out at DonFranklinAuto.com. Don Franklin, driven by family.
Hardee's Original Bag is back, now with even more full-size sandwiches to choose from. The new Spicy Chicken Sandwich, Hot Ham and Cheese, Hand-Breaded Chicken Tender Wrap, or Charbroiled Double Cheeseburger. Mix and match any two, with fries and a drink, just $6.99.
It's been an amazing 33 years. I've been blessed to have someone by my side that I can count on no matter what. Like 3 years ago when I had that car accident, you really came through for me. So I just want to say thank you, Allen, for being my Farm Bureau insurance agent.
Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
Oh, he's been great too.
Right now, when you download the Hardee's app and join My Rewards, say good morning to 20% off any breakfast order of $10 or more. Wake up to the fluffy omelet biscuit or a home-style loaded burrito and save. That's goodness in Hardee's country.
At Kuzma Family Dentistry, we specialize in changing smiles and changing lives. If you'd like to experience this wow factor transformation that not only can change your smile, but change your life, give Kuzma Family Dentistry a call at 270-651-2638. Located at 501 West Main Street in Glasgow.
And it all comes down to this moment. There's only one roll left. Let's see what happens. And Michael wins the face-off. He used the old misdirection trick. Well, now that he's eating the roll, let's wait for his reaction. It's good! Do you want a free lunch for two at Colton's? Listen to WHHT between 11 a.m. and 3 p.m. during the week for a chance to win.
TJ Regional Health postgame show after the Scotties pick up a 41-6 victory over Allen County-Scottsville. Our final stats brought to you by McDonald's of Glasgow, and for that, here are Larry and Bruce. Larry?
All right, Joe. Glasgow started the football game off nicely. We had 4 possessions in the first half, and we had 4 touchdowns. We got the football first after winning the coin toss and went on a 10-play, 71-yard drive from the Glasgow's 29-yard line. It took 5:05 off the clock. Hudson Gum went over from 6 yards out for the touchdown. Jared Malagon kicked the extra point, and it was 7-0 with 6:55 to go in the first quarter. Allen County would get the football on their opportunity, and they would run into the second quarter. Glasgow helped them a whole lot with about 3 or 4 penalties on that drive, but Glasgow ended up stopping them on downs at Glasgow's 29-yard line. That's where the Scotties would take over for their next possession. From there, they went on a 5-play, 71-yard drive, took 3:10 off the clock. Jalen Bradley with a 12-yard touchdown run. Jared Malagon kicked the extra point again. It was 14-0, 8:38 to go in the second quarter. Again, Allen County would mount another drive down in Scotty territory, but Glasgow would come up big again and would stop them on downs at the Scotty 23-yard line at 5:19 of the second quarter. From that point, a 5-play, 77-yard drive this time, 3:35 off the clock. Jarek Martin caught a 54-yard touchdown pass from Hudson Gum. Jared Malagon kicked the extra point, and it was 21-0 in favor of the Scotties with 2:44 to go in the second quarter. Allen County would punt. First punt of the ball game on their next possession, and Glasgow would take over after that punt on their own 47-yard line at 1:04. No timeouts left. Didn't need one. 3 plays, 53 yards. 1:39 off the clock. Hudson Gum went over from 9 yards out for the touchdown, his second touchdown of the first half. Malagon again kicked the extra point, and it was 28-0. And Allen County would get the ball for one play. Time would run out. So at halftime, 28-0 in favor of the Scotties. The Patriots would get the football coming out in the third quarter, and they finally got on the board. A long drive, 12 plays, 57 yards, took 8:29 off the clock. Tyler Turner caught a 10-yard touchdown pass from Josh Williams. They tried to go for 2, but the run was no good, and the Scotties led 28-6 with 3:31 to go in the third quarter. The Scotties would take the ensuing kickoff on their own 38-yard line. They went on a 4-play, 61-yard drive. They would answer right back. Took 2:24 off the clock. Jalen Bradley with a touchdown run there. I forgot to write down how far that run was, but he went in for the touchdown. The kick this time was no good as we had a penalty on the extra point. It moved us back 10 yards, and the kick hit the upright and was no good. So Glasgow led 34-6 with 1:07 to go in the third quarter. Allen County would lose it on downs on their next possession. Glasgow would take over on Allen County's 17-yard line with 10:36 to go on their next possession. A 4-play, 17-yard drive ensued, 2:36 off the clock. Jathan Franklin went over from 1 yard out for the touchdown. Jared Malagon this time kicked the extra point, 41-6 in favor of the Scotties. We had a running clock, and the Scotties would make Allen County punt on their next possession, and then the Scotties would run out the clock on their next possession. So final score here tonight, 41-6 in favor of the Scotties. Defensive tackles tonight for Allen County. Aiden Granger with 1. He's just a freshman, good-looking running back. And Eddie Chavez with 6 tackles on the night. I think he led the way for him, and he also had a sack of the quarterback. Aiden Johnson with 1. Eli McCoy had 5. Mason Keene with 1. Braxton Nichols had 2. DJ Fields with 3. Lakin Clark with 3. Caleb Jesse with 2. Cameron Ballard had 1. Bowen Monroe had 1. And Vaughn Gilpin had 1 tonight. And also Max Drummond had 1 tonight for the Allen County Patriots. For Glasgow tonight in the game, Jalen Bradley with 2. Trey Smith with 3. Jamari Stockton had 1. Jathan Franklin had 2 big tackles, and one of them a sack of the quarterback. Cameron Bull was 7. I think he led the way. No, he didn't. Landon Martin had 8. Jarek Martin with 2. Grayson Bartley had 6. Xander Contreras, big night, 6 tackles, 3 sacks for the quarterback. Stephen Garrett with 3 tackles on the night. Ashton Page with 1. Manny Soto had 1. Jordan Huffman with 2. And Kavion Massey had 2 on the night for the Scotties.
Bruce, you need some extra time here? All right, Bruce needs a little bit of extra time, so tell you what, let's go ahead. How much time? You need a little while. Okay, let's go ahead and take a timeout here. Our first time out here on the TJ Regional Health postgame show. And when we come back, we'll get those final offensive stats from Bruce, and we'll continue with the rest of our postgame as well. 41-6, the final score. Glasgow over Allen County-Scottsville. This is Glasgow football on WCLU Blue, 103.1 FM and 1490 AM.
We know there's a big difference between being in a community and being part of the community. That's why here in Glasgow, we cheer on the Scotties. We work hard every day to make a positive impact on the community we call home. Behind our golden arches, we strive daily to serve delicious food and treats. If you could only smell this McDonald's ad, you'd smell how delicious this burger and fries really are. Join our McTeam. To learn how, text KY209 to 38000. Benefits include a sign-on bonus up to $500.
I just did it, but I waited way too long. Trust me, it's about time you left cable TV behind and started saving with MyStream TV from SCRTC. Already have TV with SCRTC and you still have cable boxes and wires everywhere? Talk to SCRTC about MyStream TV and compare it to your current service. The best thing about MyStream TV, you'll save money and get up to 1 gig symmetrical internet. Visit scrtc.com and click on the MyStream TV logo at the top to start saving on cable today.
If you haven't heard, there's a new approach to banking. It's called Kasasa, and you'll find it at the People's Bank. Your free Kasasa checking account offers you monthly cashback rewards. The Kasasa cash checking account can earn you a very high interest rate on your balance. Then link Kasasa Saver, and you'll also get a high rate on your deposits. Grow with Kasasa at the People's Bank in Glasgow, Cave City, and Marion. The People's Bank, working for you.
Restrictions and qualifications apply. Restrictions may vary. Contact the People's Bank for details and to learn more. Member FDIC.
Have you injured yourself playing a sport or exercising? Sports medicine experts at TJ Regional Health are trained to get you back on the road to recovery, whether you're dealing with sprains, fractures, knee and shoulder injuries, or other common injuries. Our goal is to prevent illness and injury in active individuals of all ages and help prevent future problems to maximize your performance. Find out more at tjregionalhealth.org/rehab. Patients first, team always. TJ Rehabilitation Services.
Our dental health plays a vital role in our overall health. Practicing good dental hygiene is especially important for children.
When was your child's last checkup?
Riley Dental Group is invested in making sure you and your family have the healthiest smile possible. They understand a dental visit may prompt anxiety or nervousness, but Dr. Riley and his team offer a variety of solutions, including a comforting and friendly visit from Bennett, their therapy dog. Call Riley Dental Group for an appointment, 651-5939.
Get in. We're making country great again. Come on.
Whiskey River, take my mind.
Willie 94.1.
You got to have an ace in the hole.
Willie 94.1.
I'm a hard working man.
The Big Willie.
Oh, little rock.
It's great country. Willie 94.1.
We're making country great again, and we've got the real trader for you every weekday morning starting at 8. Join me, Mac Daniels, for it right here on Willie 94.1.
Back here on the TJ Regional Health postgame show, Scotty's getting a 41-6 victory over the Allen County-Scottsville Patriots. And Coach Jackson Arnett is making his way into the press box here. So before we let Bruce give those final stats, we'll let Jackson come in here and have a quick word with us so they can get on back to Glasgow. Scotty's now 4-0 on the season as they head into district play next week on the road at Adair County. All right, and we are now joined by Jackson Arnett. Jackson, first of all, congratulations on the victory and remaining undefeated here. Your thoughts on what we saw this evening?
Too many penalties again. Feel like, man, we keep getting whipped in time of possession, don't we? We score fast.
Yep.
we ran the ball good and played good defense. We got beat a few times. I mean, when you're Jarek and J-Boy both got beat once. Let's see. Trying to think what else. Just a few. We just got to clean some things up. The penalties are concerning, but we ran the ball better tonight. We made good plays. Hudson Gum played his best game.
Sure did.
Great game by him. We challenged him, and he responded.
You guys wind up outgaining them 314 to 122. So, as you said, another outstanding night by your defense. You and I had talked in the pregame interview, Jackson, about how badly you wanted to play a turnover-free game. You guys were able to do that tonight.
Yeah, and it shows. I mean, they didn't stop us one time. So, if we don't turn it over and stop ourselves, we're hard to stop. So, O-line played well though, and they're not a bad team. I know their record don't show it, but they play really hard. Brad's a Hall of Famer in my book. He's done a great job. So, but we're going to see the film and see what we can work on. I know there's plenty to work on because they hit us a few times. Hudson got hit a lot, so pass pro wasn't great.
We saw you guys put the ball in Jarek Martin's hands very early. You lined him up at quarterback, let him take some direct snaps. What'd you think about how that all worked out?
Yeah, he did a good job. I mean, when the ball's in his hands, he's good. I mean, teams are trying to take him away, so we're going to get him the ball. And, when teams make conscious efforts to bracket guys and take them away, we're gonna put them both back there. We had him and J-Boy both back there, and so it's hard to take them away when they're at quarterback, but we just got to keep getting him the ball. We got to keep letting him make plays. He made one really nice catch down the field, and then I guess he caught a big touchdown too. So
he did.
Him and J-Boy both made some big catches. So and that's what we know. That's who we know they are. They just got to keep being that. We've known it. Teams have been trying to take them away. We don't want to show too much, but we're going to get him the ball. He's got to have it, so the more he touches it, the better we are.
Yeah, Jarek winds up with over 100 yards receiving tonight, 3 catches for 114 yards, and had that 1 touchdown. You mentioned the night by Hudson Gum, just 1 incompletion tonight, Jackson. He was 7 of 8 through the air for 170 yards, 1 passing touchdown. He also ran for 23 yards and 2 touchdowns. You said you challenged him. Obviously, he responded well.
He did. We challenged him early in the week, and just, we tell him all the time that your job's always up for grabs, and he hadn't played bad by no means, but he hadn't been throwing the ball like he and I know he can do it. So we challenged him this week, and we made a concerted effort to try to throw it a little more than we normally might, but or at least take more shots down the field. And he threw some good balls tonight. I mean, he hit Jarek in stride on the deep one. He probably, the one incompletion, Cabron thought he was scrambling and going to run.
Right.
And he turned around. That would have been a completion, too. That was a nice play. Hudson does a great job with his legs and does a good job getting the ball. He gets away from pressure a lot, but we got to do a better job of keeping him clean.
And then one individual player I want to talk about on defense, Xander Contreras, had a big night. We had him for 3 sacks on the night, Jackson.
Yeah, Xander, they ticked him off, giving him that. The kid flopped on the personal foul he got, or the unsportsmanlike. I mean, it was a complete and total flop. Xander's never been that kid, and he completely flopped, and it ticked Xander right off because we lit into him, and then we saw it on film, and he flops it. But he responded. I think 2 of the sacks came right after.
And he had 6 tackles total, so it was definitely a nice night for him. Cam Bull actually led you in tackles, at least unofficially by our count, with 7 of them tonight. But 4-0 now, Jackson, undefeated. As you head into district play, you get a whole new season that starts next Friday night.
Yep, got to win these. You got good. Dare has been playing better. We gotta bring it and continue to compete. And then you got, district plays the whole new thing. We said if we could get out of this stretch with 4 wins, we'd be feeling good. But we have to just continue to get better. That's the only thing. We can't rest on being 4-0 because really it doesn't matter. You just got to keep getting better, and we got plenty to work on. We've not hit our ceiling at all yet, so we got a lot to get better on and a lot to work on.
I got one last question. When are we going to get to interview your daughter?
She'll talk. If she'll quit being shy, she'll talk. She wouldn't let me go. She wanted to come up and she said radio. So she came up. Can you say hi? No, she ain't going to say
she's
that.
not going to. That's all right.
She just likes being here.
She's a cutie for sure. Jackson, congratulations on the win. We'll talk to you next Friday.
Thank you. Go Dogs.
Scotty head coach Jackson Arnett, his ball club winning at 41-6 here with a running clock over the Allen County-Scottsville Patriots. And as we continue here on the TJ Regional Health postgame show, we need to take a look at our final offensive stats brought to you by McDonald's of Glasgow. And for that, we will turn things over to Bruce Tribune.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Joe. Let's look at our TJ Regional Health post-game McDonald's stats. With the Scotties winning this one 41-6. First downs, 10 for the Patriots. They had 10 yards rushing. Of course, had a lot of losses, 112 through the air for a total of 122. Scotties picked up 17 first downs tonight, had 137 yards on the ground, 177 through the air for a total of 314. Joe's already told you we had no turnovers in the game. Allen County put it on the ground early but got it back. Penalties, as we say, a concern. The Patriots were penalized 11 times for 104 yards. Scotties 7 for 63 yards. Allen County-Scottsville ran 42 plays tonight, consuming 28 minutes and 7 seconds. Well, it should be 17. That's a mistake. The Scotties had it for 36 plays for 19 minutes and 43 seconds. Individually, leading rusher for the Patriots tonight was DeAndre Granger with 14 yards on 1 carry. Aiden Granger had 13 yards on 11 carries. His longest one was for 13 yards, so we held him to 0 the rest of the time. Braden Holland had 9 rushes for 13 yards. Jeffrey Garcia rushed it twice for a -1, and Josh Williams had several sacks, but 12 total rushes for a -20. Williams was 6 of 10 passing for 112 yards, had 1 score. DeAndre Granger had 68 yards on 2 receptions. One was for 35 yards, his long, had another one for 33. Tyler Turner had 3 catches for 26 yards and a touchdown, a long of 11. And Ryan Hensley had 1 catch for 18 yards. Eddie Chavez punted twice for 71 yards. That's a 35.5-yard average. He had a long of 39. Leading rusher for the Scottish tonight was J-Boy Bradley with 77 yards on 7 rushes. He had 2 touchdowns with a long of 24. Cam Bull picked up 24 yards on 4 carries with a long of 12. Hudson Gum had 5 rushes for 23 yards and 2 touchdowns. Jathan Franklin carried it twice for 1 yard and a score. Jarek Martin had 21 yards on 4 rushes. Trace Barber had 2 carries. That went for a -1, and Trace England was sacked 1 time for a -10. Hudson was 7-8 passing for 170 yards and a score. Trace was 3 of 3 for 7 yards. Jarek Martin had 114 yards on 3 catches and a touchdown with a long of 54. Jalen Bradley had 36 yards on 1 catch. Travis Collar had 12 yards on 2 catches. And Trace Smith had 1 catch for a -5. The Scotties did not punt tonight. And so they'll leave here tonight 4-0 with this 41-6 victory. This has been your TJ Regional Health post-game show, your McDonald's stats. Joe?
All right, Bruce, thank you very much. And we now want to take a look at our Hardee's play of the game. And for that, we go back to the second quarter. It was a 54-yard touchdown completion, as you're watching there on our live stream on YouTube. 54-yard touchdown completion from Hudson Gum to Jarek Martin. That is our Hardee's play of the game. A great throw by Hudson and a terrific catch by Jarek, and the Scotties getting their 3rd touchdown of the night on that pass completion, and that is our Hardee's play of the game. Our Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance player of the game is going to be Hudson Gum. Hudson tonight, as you heard Coach Arnett say, playing his best game of the season, both with his legs and with his arm. Hudson through the air tonight, 7 of 8 for 170 yards and 1 touchdown, no interceptions. He also ran the ball 5 times for 23 yards and 2 touchdowns. So Hudson Gum with 193 all-purpose yards there and 3 touchdowns, and he is our player of the game, brought to you by Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance agent Joe Myers. We need to get one more break in here, and then we'll come back and wrap things up from Scottsville. Again, the final score, Allen County-Scottsville 41, Glasgow 41, Allen County-Scottsville 6 with a running clock. You're listening to Glasgow football here on WCLU Blue, 103.1 FM and 1490 AM.
Olivia Shirley, a sophomore at Glasgow High School, is the WCLU Student of the Week, presented by Pedigo Lessenberry.
Discover peace of mind with Pedigo Lessenberry, the trusted name in insurance for over 100 years in South Central Kentucky. Our comprehensive coverage options ensure that you're protected every step of the way. Whether you're looking for auto, home, or business insurance, our experienced team is here to help you make informed decisions that fit your needs. Visit us online at plinsurance.com to learn more and find the right coverage for you. Trust longevity. Trust Pedigo Lessenberry.
Shirley is in her second year as the drum major for the Glasgow Scotty Marching Band.
I've gained a lot of confidence from this year and last year. I think it was just the experience and having good people around to help me.
Shirley said the band is like family, and she wants to do her best to keep that atmosphere going.
I really want to make a good bond between everybody, and I want to make sure that we really just work together and we become like a family together. Last year we were really small, and so that really helped us to grow like together, and so I just think everybody knows everybody, and I think that really helps with just like everybody loves everybody, and that's like one of the great things about our band.
Shirley said she currently wants to pursue a career in the medical field.
I'm in a dual credit for it right now, and last year I took Principles of Health Science. I want to be able to help people.
We'd like to thank Pedigo Lessenberry for presenting our Student of the Week.
Show. Scotty's in action next week on the road once again in Columbia as they take on the Adair County Indians. It'll be the first district game of the season. Of course, the Scotty's in Class 3A District 2, and it's a 6-team district this year. Things changed a little bit in the district with Franklin Simpson going out and Edmonson County and LaRue County both coming in. So it'll be a little bit different look for the Scotty's during the district season this year. But our pregame coverage next Friday night, of course, begins at 6:30 with the Don Franklin Auto Countdown to Kickoff show. And then, of course, kickoff slated for 7 o'clock as the Scotties take on the Indians there in Columbia. You can hear that game, of course, here on WCLU Blue and also on our live stream on the Scotty channel on YouTube. Do want to say thanks to everybody who helped us out tonight. Back at the studio, we had Mr. Jonathan Talley on the board, and then also we had Luke Pritchard on the board helping us out back at the studio as well. Here on site, our camera operator was Jimmy Pruitt, and we had Reed Hoffman as our production assistant, and Will Perkins was our video producer on the evening as always. And of course, my broadcast partners were Larry Alexander, Bruce Dubuque, and then Chase Landrum down on the sideline for us. And once again, your final score, Glasgow 41, Allen County